because that's all I got for mixer.
Your Dr. Pecker.
Yep, but
you know, I got my helmet on too. It's a little messed up, but
yeah, I see that.
It suffered from soft baby head syndrome.
It's an ashtray.
Yeah, I mean it could be. It doesn't quite fit right or sit on straight. Here, let me try to.
Is that one of the ones you shot?
No, this is mine.
What'd you do? Run it over with a truck?
No, I got shot at. There was a war on at one point.
No. Was that the one that you had on when the Air Force bombed you?
No, that was a firebomb. There wasn't any shrapnel in that. That was just napalm.
Yeah, but napalm's fun.
No, it's not. It sucks. It smells bad too. It smells like fucking exploded, gas station.
The person who said, I love the smell of napalm in the morning has never actually smelled napalm.
No, it smells like burning tires and garbage and gas.
I mean, it's fucking polystyrene and gasoline. Like,
Brady, shut up. No, shh. Don't tell them what it is. We could be in trouble for inciting a terrorism.
I mean, it's a little more than that.
No, it's literally styrofoam and gasoline.
And a bar of soap. Shh.
Shh. Take that, baby penguins. There, you can still hear the bullets rattling around in this helmet.
I think that's pieces of helmet. Oh, yeah, let me pull up the stream on YouTube so I can fucking actually look at the comments.
No, you should just be able to hit the little comments on the right side.
I can, but there's a delay.
That's fine. There could be a delay.
You're a delay.
You're a delay.
You're the one with the delay. Whoops, echo.
Nah, way to go. You had a double fucking loop. Now watch. It's gonna get pulled because it's think you're copywriting our live stream.
No.
And YouTube will pull it.
Did you let everyone know that we were live?
I said they can't say I didn't warn them in the Discord because I did.
You said soon live.
That's right. It was soon at that point because it wasn't live.
I'm pinging everyone. Fuck it.
Ping it. Now they're going to be mad.
I don't give a shit. That's what I do.
All right. How about this? After you ping them, I'm going to ping them immediately afterwards.
Are you sure you want to do that? You're pinging 38 people. Fuck them.
That's right.
Hello, Savoyan.
Let's wait. I'm going to do it too.
All right. We pour the gin in first. Oh, that might be a little too much. Oh, well.
How much gin are you having?
Well, so that's the rest of the gin that was in the bottle.
You're going to be fucked up tonight.
That's only a shot's worth, 2 shots, maybe.
Well, I suppose it is kind of smaller at the bottom than it is at the top.
The fucking top of the glass isn't even flat.
Well, you got a deal on them, Kong. You wanted skull glasses, you fucking weirdo.
The decanter and the 2 cups were $12.
There you go.
It's not even a fucking circle. It's like oblong and like.
I'm having gin too, except mine is. It's blue, but it is purple in the bottle. So
and you know what? I do have some Minute Maid watermelon in the fridge.
I also have eggnog. Would that go good with gin?
I don't think you want to mix egg. Well, never mind. That's exactly.
I mean, you've seen me drink worse. There was the one night I was having amaretto apple cider vinegars.
I've told plenty of people about that. Like I told a fucking someone in Scotland about that. They're just like, "What the fuck? Why?"
It's better than people think.
You said 0.5 out of 10.
Yeah, it does kind of taste like stomach acid.
But yeah, what do you think, Dr. Pecker or Minute Maid watermelon?
I would probably put Minute Maid watermelon in there.
I'd give it a try.
I would say that would be good. Watermelon and gin, surprisingly good. It's kind of like, how watermelon lemonade's really good?
Got to get that watermelon sugar.
Yeah, corn syrup. Shut up.
I mean, yeah, that's what this shit is.
I do have all my Austrian flags in my stream, and then I got Kevin back there, and that's Paige's birthday present. So
I'll pour a rain in there.
you know, I had about 4 of those yesterday while I was at work. That was a fun. That sounds really good actually with gin. Not gonna lie, it's probably gonna be good.
I won't mix uppers and downers.
Is it good?
It's sweet.
It's an Irish regiment from the. What are you talking about? Oh, you got your own flag, an Irish regiment from the American Civil War. As long as they fought for the South, I don't have a problem with it.
This one's for the cause. Starts a fucking riot. That happened at a Megadeth concert because Dave didn't know, like, when you say for the cause, it's referring to. So half of the fucking audience started attacking the other half.
That's a problem.
And he's like, "Oh shit! Oops."
I had somebody at work say that, let's riot, and then we beat him up. So,
we rioted. You lost.
pretty much. He's like, well, you should have made friends, because 1 versus 6 is not in your favor. I didn't even have to draw my old Sparky, as I call him. Which was weird, because that day I had one. Normally, I just have the empty taser holster. And people are like, how come you never have a taser in your holster? And I'm like, because these hands were meant to kill, and I don't want to take anything away from them.
You know what could take out 6 people? A VZ61.
That's true.
If you're ever in a gunfight in a phone booth with 5 people, that's the gun you pick.
First of all, where's this phone booth you're fighting 5 people in?
The TARDIS.
Well, at that point, if there's a TARDIS in today's day and age, all right, out there on the street, somebody's tearing that down because it doesn't need to be there. It's a phone.
Oh, no, you can't say that. It's the slowest.
Huh? You.
God damn it! Now we got to pull the stream. Thanks, God.
Well, hey, we've only had to pull 2 that you've ever been in.
2 or 3. 2 for sure.
2.
I want to say you yanked another one, but I forgot why.
I did yank a lot of streams. I did clean a lot of the older ones out.
Yeah.
Just in general. There's no particular reason. But I had to pull 2 from you for reasons.
Yeah. One of them wasn't my fault. The other one was.
One wasn't your fault. The other one definitely was your fault. But
yes, because I was dumb.
Hey, we're all dumb at some point. I'll have my moment eventually.
33-year-old computer science student. Luckily, don't have to work right now while in school. I'm using the rest of my GI Bill. Well, there you go.
That's right. You fuck the government every way you can.
So I'm streaming myself study for 12 to 14 hours a day. Okay.
Studying?
I've still got my GI Bill, in case I ever decide, fuck, I don't want to crawl around in fuel tanks anymore.
You can come work with me. It'll be fun.
No.
Why not? It's actually a load of fun.
That's not my kind of work, Devin.
If you're not afraid of, other human beings ever or dying, it's a really good job. If you're not afraid of other human beings or dying, it's a great job.
Yeah, I don't want to do that.
Why?
Dying is the one thing death is the one thing that I'm like morbidly afraid of.
What?
It's the unknown. It's the fear of the unknown.
Oh, no, I'm ready to check out. Well, just, cash that check and I hope it bounces. Like, let's go.
Evan, are you okay?
I had somebody tell me the other day that, like, smoking's going to kill you. And I had a really good argument for why I need to keep smoking. I'm like, it's just, for one, I'm young and healthy right now. My doctor tells me that, all right? So when I get older and my health isn't as good and stuff like that, smoking's just going to take those extra unhealthy shitty years, my nursing home years, off my life. I don't want those anyways.
Yeah, like I've heard that joke before. It's like, well, smoking takes 10 years off your life. Well, it's 10 worst years anyway.
Exactly. So fuck it. Let's go. But they're like, and your clothes will smell funny. No, because I only smoke in the car and I smoke with my left hand, so it goes right out the window. So
Yeah. I only, smoke out of my bum hole. It's fine.
I mean, I haven't tried that yet, but it's probably good. What?
You get a chapped asshole, probably.
I mean, only if you do it all the time on the regular.
Yeah. Hey, man, can I bum a smoke?
That's funny, actually. Can I bum a smoke?
What was it? Oh, yeah, I wanted to see what a Buffalo Wars 32 was.
Expensive, probably. If it's even in stock.
It is.
Oh, it's probably because it's $40 a box, right?
34 for this one.
Oh, it went down?
I think it depends on the ammo. Because they have two different types.
Oh, you also wouldn't happen to know how to reset a G-Shock, would you?
No.
Fuck. All right.
What do you mean reset?
Because it's like you can't just like reset it. It's got like 4 buttons and it's all like electronic.
No.
It's not like the watches I'm used to where you have to physically wind it and you could just move the hands and it'll be fine.
The one watch that I actually carried and that was in basic training just so I could keep track of the time, that was like a 99-cent Timex. With an alarm. Like, I just needed something with an alarm and something I could keep track of time.
Yeah. I needed something that is shock, water, human bodily fluid, and possibly being slammed into people resistant.
Favorite flag? The Canadian flag, because it's got a pot leaf on it.
That's fair. They're actually that is a real flag for one. And it is no. It's a actual recognized real flag because it was part of the Legalized Cannabis Alliance. It was their flag for Canada. It was the Canadian flag with a pot leaf on it.
Yeah.
So.
But no, favorite flag? I don't know if I have one. Maybe the Jolly Roger, but.
Which Jolly Roger? There's like 1,000.
The standard skull and crossbones.
Classic, terrible one.
Maybe the Swiss flag, just because I like Swiss shit.
That's fair.
I mean, it's it's unoriginal. It's just a fucking white cross with red squares, but.
Yeah, and their flag is actually square. It's not rectangular. A lot of people don't know that.
They make good shit.
They do. They don't make any really bad shit, to be fair, other than the early runs of the boots that you have. The soles would peel off.
No, I don't have the early runs.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The earlier versions of those, they made shitty. That was it.
Yeah, I got to wear those more because the soles are hard and I have to break so they're kind of like rounded at the bottom. So I'm kind of like when I walk.
They're designed like that.
Okay.
Yours are also probably worn out, but they're designed to have that.
There's still plenty of tread in them.
Yeah, but they're designed to be kind of rounded at the heel because it keeps your heel from just impacting the ground when you're marching. It kind of causes your foot to start to roll, which reduces the impact on your joints because the Swiss care about their soldiers and they're fucking smart. They're not like the US and be like, oh, you broke your legs and your spine? Well, here's your 5% disability. Enjoy it.
Not service related.
Yeah, exactly.
I want to appeal that. Okay. You got your appeal. 0% disability.
Yep. And they take it away.
Well, 0% disability and not service related are actually two different things. Mm-hmm. 0% disability is acknowledging that, yes, it is a disability, but it's not debilitating enough for you to have anything.
It's not from us doing it to you.
Well, no, it is. Yeah. But they're saying it's not causing anything. It's like, okay, yes, you have this, but you don't get any money for it. Which is better than nothing because you still get some benefits for having a disability.
Dumb.
Yeah, so somebody had a gunshot wound and was related 0% by the VA. So they recognize that, okay, yes, you were wounded, but it's not causing you any lasting issue.
Yeah, it's a flesh wounds are oftentimes 0%. So
yeah. But then he gets 100% for PTSD. Yeah.
Makes sense. You know what? I think the crazy should just be put down. No.
Of course. How very Canadian of you.
Hey, at least we still have government insane asylums.
We have them here.
No,
No,
that
we
was
don't.
all defunded. That they're funded by like they're either usually run by a hospital where the government gives them a grant to do that, or they're funded
I
by
know they're.
businesses or other stuff. There is no government-run mental facilities anymore in the United States, not since
Yeah.
the 80s.
Yeah, we do have. It's obviously not government ran; it's all state or whatever. But there are some of those old school hospitals that it's one of those like all the floors have been redone except for like the top floor, which is where it's the people who are beyond fucking fixing, and they're just there until they're gone.
Yep, we should kill them. It's fine. We could do like a Hunger Games thing with them, and the last one alive gets to live.
Yeah, so Buffalo Boar, 32 ACP, 75 grain hard cast, 1150 feet per second.
That's moving for 32. That's
and
trucking.
that's out of. That's got to be out of their test barrel. Because out of their out of a Beretta Model 70, it's hitting about 1,000.
Okay, well, a Beretta Model 70's got like a 3-inch barrel, so.
Well, that's what I said. So.
Yeah. The Cheetah.
Keltec 2.5 was 910.
That's about right because you're just getting unburned powder then.
Yeah.
How long's a Frommer stop barrel? That's like 3 inches, right?
Almost 4, I think.
Is it? Is it really that long?
3.7.
I was gonna say I think it's closer to 3.5, but
So I was like, it's almost 4. It's 6 inches.
Yeah. You can get one of those extended barrels for the Frommer that sticks out like 6 inches past the end of the. That'll really get you a complete burn out of it.
Yeah. So the thing with mental issues, because I've seen people who had that, is the VA is weird about it in that it's like if they require you to go to monthly appointments and you miss one of those appointments, they'll fucking yank your rating away.
Yep, because you're not complying.
Yeah. Or, because one of those, like, obviously some people will claim PTSD, and it's one of those, I'm not saying they're faking it, but it's one of those, the VA's like, okay, but you need to go to therapy every week. If you miss your therapy, we're taking your rating.
Yep, we'll take your money.
Yeah. I need to fucking file a claim and get all my shit.
Nope, I don't want to go to the doctors for any reason.
Oh, I just got to do it once.
I don't want to do it ever.
I fucking registered for the burn pit shit, and they're like, all right, well, hey, here's an appointment. And I'm like, the hospital's in fucking Philly, though.
Yeah, so drive to Philly. It's fine.
It sucks. And then
well, it sounds like you're fine with breathing in tires. That's what it sounds like to me.
Yeah. What I found out is I noticed, like, because they have my deployment history, they've got it totally wrong.
Mm-hmm. That's pretty common. No, the government got paperwork wrong? What?
Well, they have it partially right until my trip to Afghanistan.
Yeah, well, to be fair, that place sucks.
My trip I spent 3 days in Afghanistan, but they took my start date from Afghanistan and was like, okay, you were in Afghanistan until you came back.
That's a long time.
Yeah, so that's a couple of months. And I'm like, hang on. Well, I didn't say anything, but I'm like, that's wrong.
You could get extra shit out of it, Con.
Yeah.
Tell them you saw some stuff. You got the heebie-jeebies, and they'll give you money.
Well, it's not like I live in Pennsylvania, so it's one of those like Philly is close by. Just I absolutely hate driving in Philly. It's a fucking nightmare, and
that's all right. The hospital's probably right in the middle, and you probably have to pay to park.
And I'm like, there's a fucking VA clinic over in this place that's closer to me, and I'm much more comfortable. Like, if it's just for burn pit registry, it's like, do I really need to go to the VA hospital? Can't I just talk to somebody at the fucking clinic?
No, because the clinic's probably just for like old fuckers that need to like get their pills renewed.
Yeah, probably.
It's not like a shrink sit down or like an evaluation place. It's probably basically a pharmacy.
And it wouldn't be so bad if, like, the times that I would have to go to the fucking hospital are basically going to be the worst traffic times.
Yeah, well, just save up a bunch of shit to go into Philly at like the same time and then go at once. That's what I
I
do.
don't have anything to go to Philly for other than that.
And trust me, I've got like 5 things I need to go to the cities and do. Some of them have been on that list for like 4 years. You know? And I just don't care until I get like 7 or 8 things to do. I'm not driving down there. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, like,
Unless you're coming to visit again, then we'll knock out 1 or 2 while I'm down there because one of them's like.
yeah, I was gonna say, why didn't you fucking? Yeah, I got to visit again. I got some miles.
It's because you landed during rush hour, and I wanted to get the fuck out of the city. So,
Yeah.
And we did. We went 90 most of the way in the 70 zone because I can. Because fuck them. That's why.
Yeah, I'll have to visit again. I got some miles I can burn.
There you go. I'm not going anywhere. I could take you to work. It'll be fun.
No,
Why not?
I don't want to go there.
You don't like handcuffs and being tased?
I've never been tased with a real taser. I've been
We can
tased
fix
with like
that.
I've been tased with like, you know, like the ones that you can buy online, little 5,000 volt ones.
Oh no. I'm talking the full on like 50,000 volt Sparky.
Yeah,
So-
no, I'm good. I'm
Why
good.
not? They're not bad.
They're not bad, he says. All right, here, let
You
me.
have a choice. You can get hit by the Saber Red 3.5% concentration pepper spray. All right. The military uses 0.5%.
Out of pepper spray or being tased, I'll take being tased.
Yeah, definitely. I would too, any day of the week. People were trying to tell me that, no, pepper spray is so much easier.
No.
Fuck those people. Those people are dumb. They haven't
Because
had to deal with anything. Tasing
'cause
5
even with-
seconds and you're done.
Even if you get hit with the 30-second tase, you know, like the panic tase, that's still less than how long it takes to get rid of fucking pepper spray.
Yeah, pepper spray was awful. It was like 2 hours of like, just make it stop. Praying to fucking God to make it stop. And then finally it dries up and you're like, oh, thank motherfucking Christ, I could do shit again. And then you go take a shower
Yeah.
and it reactivates it all again. And you have to go through it twice.
Hello, Bennett.
Saber Red blows dick. Well, do you have the 3.5% concentration or do you have the lower stuff? Because they make a couple different levels.
I just carry pocket sand.
That's pretty much the same thing. Carry pocket glass shrapnel.
Yeah, pocket sand with crushed red peppers.
Not only then do you have sand in your eyes, but it's also burning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it sticks. It's in there.
You're a dick for thinking of that. That makes my eyes hurt just thinking about that. He's reading it right
works.
now. Saber Red blows. Do not get sprayed by that stuff. So if you want to, I will, though. I'll spray you with it.
I'd rather get tased. I don't want to be fucking. I'll do the gas chamber again before I get pepper sprayed.
Same.
Because at least the gas chamber, if your shit's plugged up, it all comes out.
Yeah. Same thing with this stuff too. You'll even shit your pants.
I don't
It's
want
so bad.
I don't want to shit my pants. Not until I'm 70.
It burns so bad you'll want to shit your pants. Your brain will convince your asshole that this will help if you shit yourself. So,
What you got to do is spray it into a burrito and eat it.
there's one guy that did that with what was left in the can. He had a taco, a Doritos logo taco, and he just went with like the last little dribble out of the pressurized can, and he fucking ate that.
Yeah, that's not good because if like that shit actually has a Scoville rating and it's hotter than anything that you can fucking eat.
The oleo capsicum resin. Yeah. So, if yours doesn't say, that means it's 0.5. They only have to list it if it's over 1%. So,
Yeah, like fucking. It's like, what is the Scoville of pepper spray? It's like 13 million or something.
it's a lot. It hurts.
It's like, and you're not supposed to eat it.
I don't like it. We had one guy that was being a real dick, and he likes to do it just to cause attention. And Sergeant came in, and he's got the like real hot shit, the stuff that's like hotter than I get to have.
Oh, what is it? Just fucking just in the air and people walk into it.
No, he's got a way bigger one, and it like goes in a big
It's like
wide
a fogger. Yeah.
and it's no, he's like his is like you hit a button and the whole can just explodes like in a direction. Just
I have a claymore fucking.
like paint a wall like with an
Yeah.
outline of somebody type of shit. And first thing he does is this guy's like demanding to talk to the sergeant. Demanding to talk to the sergeant. And he's keeping his mattress up against the door so he can't see him and stuff like that. And sergeant comes in. First thing he does, he sticks his head through the door. He's like, any you guys fucking rolling right now? And we're all like, he's like, good. He's like, I don't want to say the guy's name that was in the cell, but he's like, I'm not dealing with your shit tonight. You take that crap down and you shut up or I will spray you. I don't care. And he's like, I will let you sit in it. We will leave and let you just sit in here. We will not let you go to the shower and wash it off. You could wallow in all of this. We don't care right now. And I was like, oh, shit. He's in a bad mood tonight. And then he made me go on a very long transport to go pick up somebody that's getting released. So,
Well, there you go.
yeah, and they were very happy about it. I was like, all right, you know the drill. I got to put you in all these restraints, and I'm like, you better not try anything. He's like, I'm getting out tomorrow. All you got to do is tell me to jump, and I will say how high. Like, and I was like, okay, when I pull my taser out, I need you to run as fast as you can in that direction. He's like, I'm not fucking doing that. And I was like, you passed. So,
Any plans for Thanksgiving?
Con, what are you thankful for?
What am I thankful
What are you
for?
thankful for? This is Thanksgiving after all. What are you thankful for? You gotta be thankful for something. Doesn't even need to be anything big.
Credit cards.
There you go. That's a pretty good thing to be thankful for.
That's how I bought my VZ61.
There you go. I haven't bought anything on my credit card in a while. I probably should use it for something. So, what's everyone else thankful for? So, Kong's thankful for credit card debt, which is good.
I don't have a lot of it.
You don't need to. It's still credit card debt.
They actually increased my limit too.
Wow. Well, look at you. You're moving up in the world. You must be trustworthy then.
Yeah. I only use it just so I can build a fucking credit. Like, I always pay the shit off.
That's pretty much what I have mine for. It's just about how it is.
Lately I've kept a balance on it, but I pay enough off on it that it's like you've paid your statement.
Yeah.
So there's no
Mine is
interest.
a little bit more than what your minimum payment
Well,
is.
no. Like, I'll pay like several $100s. Like, I'll pay the statement amount, which
Mhm.
means like when it rolls over, there's no interest. It's like it's a different statement now.
There you go.
It's kind of like it's like an overlap.
I get it. I just buy like a candy bar with mine. Or normally it's energy drinks and cigarettes, and then I pay it off every month. But I do somehow manage to rack up a $200 bill in cigarettes and energy drinks.
And then I use my other credit card for gas, and that's about it.
There you go.
But it's
Why?
because
You get all the high octane jet fuel you want at work. Just put it in your car.
no,
Why not? It'll be fine.
no, it won't.
It'll be fine.
If it was a diesel, maybe, but it's not.
I mean, you don't know till you try. It's got that octane.
It's diesel, Devin, or close to it. It's compression based.
Fine. It's got the octane though.
Octane don't do shit if it's compression based.
Well, fine. Then do a half gas, half jet fuel mix.
Like it's a fucking Honda Civic. It's got the compression of a sewing machine.
That's weird because my sewing machine actually has a shit ton of compression on it. So,
You should stitch your arms to your legs and run around.
I can't. I gotta do Paige's pants.
Yeah.
I gotta hammer pants for
I
dressing.
gotta fucking have someone fix my my Belgian pants.
I could do that for you.
I
I own a sewing machine.
have friends that own a sewing machine.
Mine's better though.
No.
Which one?
What?
I got the one that'll go through like 1/4 inch thick leather.
Like, I don't know if you've ever seen like the red and blue like hoodie that I have.
Yeah.
Like they made that out of 2 different hoodies. They took them apart and restitched them together.
That sounds pretty cool actually.
Yeah. I've already put diesel in a gas vehicle once. I don't want to do it again.
You know, I've never managed to be that dumb before.
I don't know. I think I've told this story before, but I'll tell it again. We have our work trucks or whatever, and obviously we have to put gas in them.
Well, yeah, it's a
And
gas truck. It probably says.
I knew it was unleaded, but I'd never no one had ever shown me where the pumps were, and just in passing, I knew where some pumps were.
Yeah.
And I knew, all right, you obviously don't put fucking diesel in this. So I pull up to the pumps that I'm aware of, which are for the age yard. They're for all the aircraft equipment. And there's 3 pumps. One says JP8. One says diesel. One doesn't say anything at all.
They're both diesel.
Yeah.
Even I know that.
Yeah. The one that didn't say anything at all, because I also didn't know that a diesel pump is a different size.
Mm-hmm. Way bigger. They're girthier.
So I literally sat there and held it on top of the fucking hole.
Kong, you went out of your something in your brain when it didn't, because of how many times you filled the car. Oh, it goes into there. You should have been in your head, something's not adding up here. It doesn't want to go into this vehicle.
Well, it was one of those things. I'm like, it was always filling up the truck. These particular trucks is always fucking weird to begin with. So I was like, fuck it, something's weird, whatever. So I just literally sat there and put 23 gallons of diesel in the truck. It shot out the filler neck because it obviously didn't have anything to stop it. It made it back to the shop. I parked it. They're like, all right, yep, truck's got gas. I'm getting ready to leave. And they're like, what'd you do with the truck? It's like, it won't start. I was like, it fucking made it here. And then they was like, did you put diesel in trucks? I went over to the age yard and one of the pumps didn't say anything. So I figured that was unleaded. I cost the U.S. government $230 for them to pump the engine.
To be fair, fuck them. They should have put diesel on that other pump. They should know people are stupid. They should know Kongs work here. They should know that.
To be fair, I never did it again.
So Kong's thankful for diesel fuel and how it will indeed go into a gas car if you try hard enough.
You can put a little diesel in there. It won't hurt it. But
it won't hurt it. Yep. That's why I'm saying you should put a little jet fuel into your Honda Civic.
No. I will put 2-stroke in there.
I mean, you could. You put chainsaw fuel in there.
You can put a little in there. It could have some 2-stroke as a treat.
I like my car because it'll run on pretty much whatever I put into it.
So. Well, you get the flex fuel too.
Yeah, it'll run up to 85% fucking ethanol. So,
I mean, and a lot of cars nowadays have that. It's even cars hey, you should use premiums. You really don't have to. The computer will compensate. You'll lose some fucking power, but it will compensate.
I mean, if it loses power, I'll just push the gas pedal further. It'll be fine. So, yeah. I never got that. You'll lose power, so push the gas pedal more. It'll be fine. Math.
Use a lighter to shine light in the gas tank to check the level. Here's the thing. That actually happened over in Afghanistan.
Somebody lit a lighter at the fucking pump?
No, even worse. They did it on an aircraft.
Oh.
They popped the filler neck on an aircraft. It's exactly what it sounds like. It's just a little cap on the wing. And they had a fucking lighter down in there. I think it was a Saudi or whatever. And they were looking around in the tank and boom! All 4 of those motherfuckers were gone.
Well, that'll be about correct. That's natural selection at its finest. And then that only costs the government $180. So
the problem is we teach the Saudi Air Force how to fix their shit.
Not very well, apparently.
Yeah, apparently.
I blame the Kongs of the world, people who are in charge of the gas and then put diesel in the gas truck.
When I was going through tech school, we had 2 Saudi students. They were pretty cool, but they were dumb as a box of rocks.
They're not dumb. They just don't understand a lot of shit because they never have the procedures that we do.
Yes, they died. I mean, it's funny in a hindsight way. It's you fucking dumbass.
You people with all the oil, not understanding how fuel works. Dumbass.
Like, it's nobody I knew. It's just a story I read. And I was like, oh, that's fucking, like,
You know
way to
what
go.
You know what I love about oil so much? We've been bombing each other over it for centuries, okay? To use it to get better at making bombs. It's a tail wagging the dog thing. It's a full circle. It's the circle of life, or explosions in this case.
Yes. We
I'm
need
more of a pork-based bomb kind of guy.
We need more fuel air bombs. I want your organs to be ripped out before you die.
Dude, let's just bring back the hydrogen bomb. That we're using water then. That's a water-based bomb. It's like water-based lubricant, but for setting air on fire. I want an Astroglide-powered nuclear bomb.
Well, Astroglide is typically silicone.
They could be both.
I was going to say, I prefer silicone lube.
They have different kinds now.
They do, but typically their more popular brands are silicone.
I like the raspberry flavored one. What?
Oh
It's good on ice cream because it's like clear, so people don't assume you have shit on your ice cream.
Well, I mean,
I don't eat a lot of ice cream anymore. Okay, I'm lactose intolerant. I gotta enjoy it.
I guess it depends on what you're doing with the lube, but
eating it because it's strawberry flavored, raspberry flavored.
Yeah, you said raspberry.
I've got both, and then I have one that's pumpkin spice.
My one friend or Serena, you know her, she had strawberry lube for the longest time, and I always hated this shit because it would, like, when it was done and over with, it was one of those lubes that would like gum up.
Oh, yeah. As the water would like evaporate, it would gel a bit.
It would just stick everywhere, so you're sitting there just rolling lube balls off of you. Like at the booger you can't get off your hand.
Oh, no, I never do that. I'm a big fan of the farmer blow.
Well, I do that too, but you know, like when I have like bugs, I fucking, I pick them.
Oh, no, you just get your fingers up there and you just build up some pressure and you just boom.
Well, sometimes you're deep in there, so I'm like, yeah.
No, I'm not a fan of that.
And sometimes
Alice. Oh, did you guys see what I got? I got Paige for just because she's not watching. I got Paige for her birthmas. I don't know if you've been a part of the Discord. You've seen her collection of
alcohol. You got a fucking
Grey Goose bottles because she likes it a lot. So I got her the whole collection with the cups and everything.
What is that? A gallon?
Oh, it's a 175.
That's a handle? That looks a lot bigger than a handle.
And it comes with two fancy cups made in France. So it came in a nice cardboard box. It's even got a little slide out.
Yeah. Gotta get that speakeasy kit that the engine has.
I don't think I need to drink anything that looks like it comes out of a fucking lubricant container.
Well, it's cool. Like I sent it to you because it's the jerry can that opens up and it's got the mugs and shit.
Yeah, you did send that, and that was pretty fucking cool looking. Not gonna lie. Yeah. So now you got to take that to work and be like, it's just gas, and then be tanked at work. If you can make it through a whole work day blowing a fucking 0.3, I'll give you like some money.
Yeah. Speaking of, here's just a question. Did you ever have anything in your military that you referred to as a donkey dick?
Yeah, it's the fucking the spouty things on the fuel canister.
Okay.
Yeah.
For us, that's not what a donkey dick is because we don't use that.
You don't have the cool fucking spouty things on the fuel.
We have jerry cans and whatnot, but we use them for collection rather than pouring. But no, for us, the donkey dick is the tester that we use to test the refueling receptacles.
Just put gas in it; it's fine.
Well, the whole point is like you test it before it's up in the air because it's where the boom goes into to refuel the jet.
Yeah.
So
I can understand that.
So this thing is like, that fucking big and about that big around. So it's like, yeah, it makes sense to call it a donkey dick.
Pretty girthy, yeah.
Yeah, and when you're on top of the jet to put it in there, you basically have to fuck it in. So
yeah, it's fine. You just gotta get your hips behind it and you gotta wiggle around a little and
You really do. Like, you really have to fucking to get it in there because you're hanging off the nose of this fucking jet and you can't stand up and get this fucker in there.
Mm-hmm. I get it.
You're on your knees hanging off of a harness and like, I hope I don't slide off this fucking thing.
And there's videos of it too, of people like hip thrusting this fucking thing in there, I bet.
Yeah.
Probably a real thing.
Yeah. But
So,
yeah.
No, it was just the little fucking silicone.
Yeah, the jerry can spout.
Yeah. And then the weird part was when the people would mess up the ones that would be for water. Because they were the same color, but they had a different cap.
Yeah. Like so it was like a plastic cap.
You would have two of them off there because you would have like a screw-on cap for the ones that were for water. And they would have a blue cap.
Yeah.
Water.
Blue for water.
Yeah. But like the regular gas
blue ones, for diesel.
Yeah. The regular gas ones would be red for gas and it would be yellow for diesel.
Right.
When they didn't have the spout on them, the spout was just black.
Yeah.
But there would be times where people would have a fuck ton of them and they would all take the caps off at the same time and you would mix them up and there'd be sometimes where you'd drink some water and be like
like that water's got a little extra octane.
Yeah. And it's like but you know the best part was when you could sneak off with one of the water ones and you'd stuff it full of fucking bread and fruit cups and you could make booze in it.
Right. Yeah, gasoline booze.
No. You take one of the water ones.
No.
And you fill it full of water and you stuff a bunch of slices of bread in there.
Yeah.
And fruit cups and you could make booze.
You make some pretty rot gut shit.
9%, 30% sometimes.
Yeah. But yes, Devin was Canadian Army and I was American Air Force.
Yeah, there's my first rifle I was issued back there.
This is my chair that I was issued.
I fucking hate the Air Force so much.
Nah, it's fine.
No, it's not. It's not fine.
You had a bad time and the dude was prosecuted, so get over it.
He wasn't just prosecuted. He's not ever leaving Leavenworth for the rest of his life.
Yeah. You were in the Marine Corps. RNLI. What is that? RNLI.
For what?
This person says, I'm RNLI. Royal...
It's like Royal Naval something or other.
Do explain.
I always know LI is light infantry because that's what I was, which means you get more shit, so you're heavier.
Yeah. It's like, hey, you know, if you're a 249 gunner, you can stick M16 mags in there. It's like, yeah, and they don't fucking work.
No, they do actually.
If they're brand new mags, maybe.
Yeah, that helps, but...
Or if you put 2 springs in them or something.
There was one guy I did saw that put one of the little Vietnam era 20 rounders into the side of a saw, and it worked.
Yeah, no, like, because I was looking at a video on this the other day. It's like, yes, you can put those in them, but
they're designed for it, but
it is extremely unlikely that they will feed properly because they just can't feed fast enough or whatever. But
because a belt is being pulled through the gun where the spring can't. A lot of them, unless they're brand new, don't have enough force to push rounds in fast enough, and it'll lock up the saw.
But I was reading through the comments where a dude was like, yeah, we had an engineer guy. He'd take the 30 rounders, clip them to 20, and then but keep the 30 round spring, and it'd feed fine.
Yep. It works if you really need it to an emergency. But probably in an emergency, the saw gunner's probably going to ditch the fucking saw.
Oh, okay. I got you. You're Navy, I'm assuming.
Royal Navy, Kong.
Well, because the Navy people I know, it's like when they're like, well, what are you? They like it's a weird fucking thing. It's not like oh, I'm a petty officer. It's like no, I'm a AVBN 2.
Yeah, well, you know what? They should get fucking real ranks to stop pissing everyone off. They could be just like all the other branches. Just have a fucking sergeant. I don't give a shit about your Master Chief Petty Officer bullshit. Fucking pick one. All right? Be the same or be dead. That's how humans work, okay?
Yeah, the goddamn confusing Navy ranks. Like, do I salute you? No, man, I'm like you. I'm like, well, then why the fuck is it silver?
Yeah, and then also, why is your title 15 words long? I don't want to deal with this. I've done the same thing though.
It's like just be like the Air Force and be on a first name basis and business casual.
No, we can't do that. This is supposed to be the military. Don't be gay, Kong. Fuck.
That's the Navy.
No, well, I mean, okay, fair. You're correct, technically, which is the best kind of correct. Sorry, I'm grabbing another beer.
I thought you were drinking gin.
I finished my gin, and then I finished a whiskey, and then I finished 2 beers already.
I'm almost done with the one drink I've poured thus far, so I gotta go grab another bottle because I finished off the gunpowder.
That's fair, but like I told you, I have probably 5 or 6 legs up on you because I did start drinking over 12 hours ago.
Okay, Royal National Lifeboat Institution. Lifeboats are important.
Not when we have cruise missiles. Anybody who's watched the Falklands where ships are shooting fucking cruise missiles into each other. Good luck with your lifeboat. I'd rather swim it. That's probably better. Also, I don't do the ocean. I'm not getting onto a boat. Fuck that.
Well, it's like that one group of guys. I remember watching a movie. I forgot who the fuck they were, but they spent like 40 days in a lifeboat in the ocean. I'm like, no fucking way.
The first thing I'm doing, okay, power goes out for more than 2 hours. I'm gonna eat my neighbors. Like, like I don't know what you people are talking about, but that's exactly how it's gonna work. It's you either have 100% chill or full send. There's no.
Yeah, it was the Olympic guy. Like he was an Olympic runner, and then
right. I remember that story too because he wrote a book on it.
Yeah, and no, they fucking got shot down or whatever, and were like in the fucking ocean for like 30 to 40 days.
Nope, fuck that.
Like imagine just being out on the water for a fucking month in a fucking life raft that can hold what, 4 or 5 people?
I mean, depends on how big they are. They can hold 1 American or like 5 of everyone else.
Well, they got skinny really quick, so.
I mean, that's true. That's true. Hey, at least now there's like that continent of garbage, so you could just walk back home.
Fight me, Devin. My granddad died at sea saving a stranded fishing boat. Lifeboats are important.
Yeah, that's a fishing boat.
You got to fight him, Devin. Werndl versus Werndl.
I don't think Alice has a gun, so I think I pretty much... Also, I fight people for my job. That's the one thing I do, and I'm really good at it.
Hello, Lockbars.
Oh, Lockbars is here. He can tell us what he's thankful for. I already know what he's thankful for. Lockbars. See? Named it.
I poked myself in the eye.
Oh, so they're the Coast Guard. Just call them the fucking Coast Guard then. They're not lifeboat people. They're fucking Coast Guard members.
The Coast Guard's important.
Yeah, but like apparently the fucking Royal National Lifeboat Institution are just Coast Guard rescue people.
Oh.
Because when you say Lifeboat Institution, I picture a guy like on the fucking Titanic rowing the oars. That's what I imagine.
I was thinking like an inspection agency.
Like that's not what I imagine when you say Royal Naval Lifeboat Institution.
Yeah, they're like the OSHA of like survival boats or something.
Yeah, it's like I see a guy with a clipboard or somebody with oars. There's no in between. Yeah, it's a Coast Guard.
No, the UK Coast Guard is a different organization.
Well, for one, why do you have 2 then? And why is one better than the other? And also, why does one make sense in the name?
Well, I mean, the Marines are a different organization, but they're still a department of the Navy.
That's true, they are. And I let them know that all the time.
Just like the Space Force is a department of the Air Force.
That's right. Yeah. And the Coast Guard doesn't answer to fucking anybody because they're not even in the Department of Defense.
No, Department of Homeland Security.
No, they're not.
I thought they were DHS.
Department of the Interior.
You know what? I think we have talked about this.
And the Homeland Security is also a Department of the Interior. So, yeah. They're like sister organizations. One does water stuff, and one does some.
They
water stuff.
they do defend the homeland. They do provide security for the homeland.
No, they mostly spy on us. That's what they do.
What, the Coast Guard?
No. That's mostly what the Department of the Interior does. Is
Yeah, no, I was talking about the Coast Guard.
yeah, but they're a Department of the Interior. They spy on the buoys.
They're the Department of the Interior, but they spend a lot of time outside.
I want to
we
see
don't have
an
a department-
interrogation of that as to like why they should get a like budget increase. I want them to be like, well, you're part of the Department of the Interior, but you sure spend a lot of time outside. Curious, like flipping through a book like this fucking thick, you know?
Like, we don't have a Department of the Outside, so...
So one is a charity.
Okay.
I did a charity.
So so Red Cross.
Yeah, so one I'm hearing is basically useless. And the other one does stuff. What's the drink of choice? Well, Kong's having gin. I had a whiskey, I had a gin, and I had 2 beers so far over the course of this stream.
Yeah. I have finished my one bottle. There wasn't much left. That was the gunpowder gin. Oh shit. Let's not break that. So now I'm down to 4 bottles of gin that will probably take me the next 5 years to drink.
Well, we could get it down to like 2 tonight.
No, I will never drink a whole 5th in a night. There's no way.
But it's only like 8 o'clock over there. You got 4 hours.
Okay, well, still a 5th is what, 30 shots?
I mean, unless you really like a lot of shots, like big shots.
Like,
I like my shots to be about 8 ounces, so
That's not a shot, Devin. That's a drink. Well, actually, it's 8 drinks.
it could be both.
I mean, depends on who's pouring. You know, depends on where you are. Who's pouring the shot? Some are 1 ounce.
I'm pouring them.
Yeah, some are 1 ounce. Some are 1.5. It depends on where you are.
Yeah, I had some of this fancy Canadian gin.
The Impress.
Mm-hmm.
What'd you think of it?
I like it
Yeah, it's good stuff.
because I like a gin that I like the pine flavor. Obviously,
Yeah, I'll go grab mine. I need a refill anyway.
there you go. I like the pine flavor gin has, but I don't like it to be like the only flavor. So I like gin that you can taste a lot of the other botanicals in it, and this one you can taste a lot of the other botanicals in it. And I'm having a maple Marzen style lager right now. So, and cheese because I don't work tomorrow, so I'm eating cheese.
Yeah, it's great being a government employee.
It is great being a government employee. You get all the big paychecks, except I do a lot more fun stuff than Kong does. I do have to wash a lot of blood out of my pants, though.
I get to sleep at work and get paid for it.
I sleep at work sometimes.
I get to sleep at work a lot.
I don't, but only because I'm too busy drinking energy drinks and smoking most of the time.
My body is a machine that turns cigarettes into smoked cigarettes.
I need that on a fucking t-shirt so I can wear it into work.
It is a real shirt. If I'm
I'm
not
gonna get one so I can wear it into work one day and be like, it's a fact. Because people have been like, people at work have never seen me eat, and people are like concerned about me because I eat.
Because you look like a fucking meth head.
But like, I don't eat at work because the food's terrible, and for 2, I don't really use the bathroom at work either because they're dirty. So people have never seen me eat or use the bathroom at work, and they're like 12-hour shifts.
Yeah, no, fuck that. I gotta piss at least once. I gotta piss before I drive home.
Well, it's
Because
the last thing I do before I leave for work, and it's the first thing I do when I get home, obviously. So
he
I can't tell
oppresses
you
people.
exactly what I do, and I don't have a set description. I work for the government, but they can change my position and what I'm doing whenever they want. Because
He oppresses people for a living.
I work. Well, right now I'm working in a prison for the most part because they're really short-staffed until they get about 6 more hires, and then they'll probably move me somewhere else. But they can move me into like 8 or 9 different government positions based on what they need at the time. So I'm technically a member of a special response team. So.
Yes. You may get a no knock from Devin one day.
Yeah, I mean, you might.
I'm just saying, Devin, you no knock me, and it might be gunfight in a phone booth time.
Yeah, well, you know what?
You take your Polestar Ruby, I'll take my VZ61.
These hands are meant to kill, Kong, and I know you like to sleep.
All right. For this one, I'm doing Dr. Pepper and Empress.
It's got Dr. Pepper in it. How is it? You'll have to let me know. Because believe it or not, Dr. Pepper is a super good mixer for like everything.
That's right. The Empress is really it's like. What's that taste? It's definitely more of a nature taste.
It's very grassy. It's very vegetal.
Yes, there you go.
It's very vegetal tasting. Yeah, I scared a bunch of people the other day when they all saw me and I had a taser on because I never do.
Security clearance really isn't that big of a deal. Like, well, when it comes to secret, like secret isn't that big of a deal. It is and it isn't. It's top secret.
Secret's basically bullshit.
What's up?
Secret clearance is basically bullshit. So like when people are like, I have secret clearance, it's like, oh, so I could find it with Google. I just have to select the second link. Like
there's it's a 10-year inspection and it's not as thorough. Whereas a top secret, they will fucking go to your first grade teacher and be like, so how was little Johnny? Did he have any terroristic impulses?
So that's what they did with me. They actually checked me all the way back to it would have been, they went and reviewed me all the way back to 2000.
Yeah. They go back.
They called everybody they could get a hold of and everything. And that's why I can't talk about technically what I do and who I am, because even the position I'm in right now, I could talk about it all I fucking want. But like, if I was to stop doing this job and they were to move me to something else, I couldn't say anything potentially. So.
Well, it's just also having a top secret clearance can make you a target.
Yeah. Also, I haven't had to kill anybody yet. Close. Close. They lived though, barely.
Well, thankfully, it's my job to not kill people.
Well, we can fix that. If you want.
Smoking weed won't exclude you from a top secret clearance anymore.
No, because so many places have it legal and so many other places have it decriminalized. Nobody gives a shit anymore.
And a lot of people lie on that.
Yeah.
It's not like they can tell.
Well, they went and they talked to a whole bunch of people.
Yeah, no, like we had a guy.
You fucking degenerate! Hang him.
Like we had a guy in our shop who changed jobs or whatever too. It was like a cyber job or whatever, and this random guy came and was like, "Hey, let me come talk to you in this office over here for a bit."
Ooh.
It didn't talk to me or anything like that, but they sat in that office for like an hour and a half. He's like, "Tell me about this guy and da 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 da."
Yeah. They made me take a whole bunch of different tests and do a whole bunch of physical tests and a whole bunch of mental exams. And the hardest part was when they had me hooked up to the polygraph and they're like, so how often do you drink? And I passed that one and I definitely lied. And I definitely lied. I was like, oh, I might have like 1 or 2 drinks. And they never asked like in what time span.
Yeah. Well, that's the key to a good lie is believing the lie that you have said.
That's right. And I definitely have 1 or 2 drinks every 10 minutes.
There you go. Remember that, folks. Like the key to a good lie is believing it.
That's right. Also, I'll fight you. So if you don't pass me, like... That's the thing at work. Like 217 is the cell that like we put all the real bad people in. And I've been in arguments with people before and been like, I know for a fact cell 217 is open. I will beat you to a bloody pulp and I will take my own pants off and walk in there and shut the door. Like I do not care. So There was one guy we threw in there, and it was hilarious. He was like fighting the whole way, and we got him in there, and everybody's like, that goddamn motherfucker, he was fighting the whole way. And he's like, hey, yo, I gotta piss. And there's like a grate on the floor.
Yeah.
And it wasn't me, but I was with this guy, and I see him point right at that grate, and this guy goes, I'll be good now. I promise. Just take me out of here. I was like, nope, we'll see you in the morning.
No.
He held it all night. Credit to that guy.
Holy shit, they got 455 Webley. That's some spicy 455 Webley, goddamn.
Well, 455 Webley is almost 45 ACP. So what is it, like 800 FPS?
900.
I mean, that's kind of hotter, yeah. That's
With a 200 grain hard cast bullet.
That's schmoovin', actually.
For that weight, yeah.
Yeah, for a 200 grain bullet, that's trucking. That'll definitely blow up a Webley.
Well, they have. So the thing with Buffalo Bore is like they stand behind their shit. It's like these will not damage your guns.
Well, the problem is a lot of people are shooting them in fucking guns that came into the United States, and people shaved them to take the moon clips for 45 ACP. And now the whole back of the case isn't fucking supported when it goes off if you shoot 455 out of it.
Well, I like, so the description says is that, you know, because they shot it out of an actual Webley to get their, you know, their FPS.
They probably not shaved one though.
It's like, this is a serious self-defense load for the old Webley chambered revolvers and is safe to shoot in any. This includes the old Webley's revolver, thus chambered, assuming the revolver is in ordinary shooting condition. Many of these old Webley revolvers should not be fired with any ammo.
Yes, that's correct. I don't have one, but I need to get one. I got to get a Webley revolver so I can put it on Kevin over there. Kevin needs a Webley revolver. I have his number 4 right here.
I kind of wanted one, but after just seeing like how hard
Their
it is,
prices are real high on them.
I would rather just get 44 Russian revolver.
Yeah, you might as well get a number 3 then. Yeah.
Yeah. It's going to cost the same amount, and I can put 44 special in it.
Yeah, and you have the cool ka-chunk, and they same
Yeah.
thing. So why not? Oh, Ootsies is here. Look at that.
Hey.
What are you thankful for, everyone? I want to hear what you're thankful for. It's fucking American Thanksgiving because they're weird. I know a lot of you don't do Thanksgiving, and the Americans do it wrong compared to everyone else. But like,
I'm thankful for Big Lots and their deals on great mattresses.
well, last time it was credit card debt.
Well, I used the credit card to buy the mattress. So.
Okay, well then it's fine. It all full circle. All right.
Yeah, I got a new mattress. It was one of those memory foam mattresses that come in a box.
Ken says hi to Kevin. So Ken is Jake's mannequin.
I don't have one of those.
You should. I gotta get a second one because I gotta put my Austro-Hungarian uniform that's fucking stuck in New Jersey.
I'll go pick it up.
It's fucking in
Hackensack?
No. Fuck.
Probably. Fuck. Where's the distribution center there?
It's in Jersey City,
Yeah.
and it's been there since the fucking 17th.
Okay, there's a wall.
The whole week.
Yeah, there's a wall of gas masks in the dungeon, but there's no mannequins.
I mean, that's fair. I'm thankful for international politics not having entirely combusted this year. Just you wait. I want the next big war to kick off because you know what? I've been feeling especially hollow and bloodthirsty lately. So
No.
I
That's all right.
want to fight some people just because, for the sheer hell of it, because I'm really good at it.
I'm out of my 8-year obligation to the military, so they can't recall me anyway.
Dude, they can't recall me either, but I'll be the first one in that line being like, I'll sign whatever name you want me to. Where's my gun?
They fucking called me a month after I got out going, hey, do you want to come back?
And did you say yes for more money than you're willing to pay?
No, because they didn't say what I would be doing, and I basically deduced that because this was COVID shit, it's like, I'm going to be burning bodies and digging graves.
No, you'll be watching a bunch of old people in a nursing home. so they could free up more nurses for hospitals.
It's like they're like, we can't tell you what you'll be doing, and you have to be ready in 30 days. It's like,
Yeah, that's exactly what they told Paige, and that's what she ended up doing, sitting in a nursing home so they could free up nurses for hospitals.
Yeah.
Reading
It's
fucking books and fucking spoon feeding oatmeal to people that can't move that should have died a long time ago. So it's bullshit. That's right. I'm thankful for there being shit tickets in stock.
Bidet, there you go. There's something to be thankful
I
for.
also have a bidet, yeah, but I like to still dry off with like 2 squares of shit.
Oh yeah. Like with the bidet,
I haven't gone as far as getting the specific towels for the bidet yet.
No, I'm not doing that.
But your toilet paper lasts a lot longer with the bidet if you are just wiping water off.
Yeah, like I can make a roll last a month or more with the bidet. It's when other people come over, especially one person that I know, that I'm like, you go through a fucking roll in a day.
I don't understand those people. So
I know what they're doing, but then I'm like, don't do that.
You're not like me where you grab it and you just go around your hand like 18 times. You have a whole fucking boxing glove of toilet paper.
Well, because they're in and out of the bathroom like several times because they're doing something. They're prepping.
Those dirty fuckers.
Well, I mean, the whole point is it's not a dirty fuck.
They still don't need that much toilet paper though.
Yeah, and that's what I tell her. I was like, hey, you don't need that. Like, use the bidet. It's like the bidet. You just pat it off.
Yeah,
fine.
Pretty much. Also, drink a whole bottle of prune juice before you go. You'll be fucking clean as a whistle. You'll be clean up to your fucking esophagus. There'll be nothing in you. You'll be hollow. Your organs will come out.
No, I'm sorry, but no, that's not how that works.
I mean, if you drink a whole bottle, it's a lot of vodka.
If you drink a fucking quart of apple juice, it'll do the same thing.
But it's not as delicious as prune juice. That's
what I don't know. Apple juice is pretty.
I actually reached out to him. I was like, I will talk about your product if you guys send me prune juice. I will talk about amazing prune juice. I'll even hold the bottle up in my videos because I believe in your product and I like it. And they were nice enough to send me a letter. They actually sent me like a letter in the mail.
Well, there you go.
So it's taped to my fridge next to my Wendigo portrait.
Well, yeah, don't stand on your toilet rim. That's why you get the little stool or some old phone books or something.
Who's standing on their toilet rim?
Because the best way to shit is by squatting. So they're squatting on top of the toilet. I guess someone did that and it broke the fucking toilet and they got cut with the ceramic or whatever.
Well, yeah, don't be a dumbass.
I mean, you would hope. But me, I just have a little stool that I put my legs up on.
I can't be bothered. I'll shit like a normal person.
I mean, you can also just lean forward and it does the same thing too.
Or you could just shit like a normal person.
I just shit in the shower.
I just sit on my toilet like a normal person. I have my plate sitting on my legs and I have my glass of prune juice and my cigarettes and we just go to town.
I sit on my toilet like a normal person. I face the tank and I read a book. might have a filet mignon. Because what is the toilet tank for if not a table?
I mean, that's fair. I'm gonna have to definitely try that now. But all I have is the greatest chips money can buy.
Bugles.
Hashtag waffle stop.
I have these fucking things.
I'm definitely gonna shit my brains out later because I don't work tomorrow. Oh, there you go. Are they good?
I haven't tried them yet.
I'm eating a lot of cheese. I'm lactose intolerant, for those of you who don't know.
Like I know these are the same guys that have the one chip challenge shit, so I'm wondering like how hot this shit is.
Not that hot, because that's only ghost pepper. Ghost peppers aren't that bad.
Like this says it's got ghost pepper, cayenne pepper, chipotle pepper, chili powder.
None of those are that bad.
Yeah. It says it's freaking hot.
Yeah, but that's never a good thing because it's like freaking hot for who? Indonesians, Mexicans, or white people?
Well, it's like Doritos now. They have this roulette bag. It's a mixture of nacho cheese and then like spicy whatever. So you reach in there, you might get a nacho cheese chip, you might get a really spicy chip, and their spicy chips actually got some zip to them. Like it's not enough to make you like, oh fuck, but you're aware of it. I thought they were pretty good. It's the Bean Boozled of chips.
Yes.
Except you actually want to eat the chips, whereas Bean Boozled is like, well, I got the dog food one, and now I want to puke for the next hour.
Oh, I got the piss flavored jelly bean, and it's
I got the
banana.
I got the piss flavored sock one.
Oh gosh. There you go. But yeah, they're probably not bad. If ghost pepper's the hottest pepper in there, which it is, it won't be that bad. So
No. If anything, it's just a rape deterrent. When someone tries to sodomize you and you blow their dick off.
I don't know. I've never been sodomized.
Neither have I.
That's fair.
It's like I eat glass shards and habanero peppers to prevent rape.
I got those anti-rape plastic inserts that have all the razor blade teeth.
Yeah. Yeah, the Rape-X condom.
That's a lot of work. I'm not going to go through that much work.
What you do is you pull it out and flip it inside out and turn it back on them.
No, I'm good.
No, don't do that. It's bad. Rape's bad, people.
I'm normally like, hey, smell this pepper, and then they sneeze and it just comes out on its own.
Smell this pepper. Let me put some hot sauce in this condom real quick.
Yuck. Didn't that happen to somebody?
Yes.
Yeah. They got sued for that?
Well, I don't think he lost, though, because he had sex with a woman, put hot sauce in the condom, tied it, and threw it in the trash can, and she was trying to put the condom in her shit.
To try to get pregnant or whatever,
yeah.
So she could sue him for a shit ton of money, and she was like, it burns super bad.
Yeah, it's like, you're the fucking dumb cunt that fucking...
For one, admitted to doing shady stuff, and then two, did that. It's a gun.
My defense is better. It's a gun. No, you rape them back. As Carl Panzerem said, there is no better way to break down someone than to sodomize them.
Debatable.
And he sodomized 1,000 men.
Debatable. I've definitely broke a few people already.
Yeah, but like when you this is from a serial killer's perspective, not mine. But he's like, yeah.
They have a pretty good head on their shoulders, as we know.
Yeah, no. He's like, yeah, no. Like he's like, I didn't rape men because I liked fucking men. I raped men because there was no better way to break down a man and take away everything than to do that.
They're not taking away everything. They're just making it easier to shit. To me, that's a bonus. I don't have to waste as much time on the toilet. Let's go.
Well, that's why you get to the squatty potty, Devin. It falls out of you.
You know what? I'm just gonna stick to coffee and cigarettes. That stuff already comes out at basically light speed. Like it doesn't take much.
What you got to do is you got to crumble the cigarettes in the coffee, and then have a coffee enema.
I do want to get one of those acid dip cigarettes like they have like Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, where he's just fucking.
Oh, fucking
mine.
Or yeah.
Brad Pitt. I want a fucking
Johnny Depp.
A PCP dipped cigarette, and I will absolutely lose my shit.
Yeah.
That's what I
Fucking
want for Christmas. If anybody's, trying to give me a Christmas present.
a PCP cigarette. Yeah, here you go.
Yeah, an acid dipped Marlboro 27, please. Thank you.
Well,
Not
acid.
sponsored, but if they want to, I like your cigarettes.
Well, acid and PCP are two different things. So
Yes. Do a double dip then.
no, don't do that. It'll fuck you up.
Well, you know what, Kong? I've got an immunity to a lot of stuff over the years.
That's how my dad determined that. I was like, oh shit, we better not try this batch of acid. It killed the dog.
Lock bars, do you want to come on here? Because you still got to come on here at some point. And yes, you should definitely take the barrel shroud off your Gewehr 88 and check. You should definitely check under there.
And then put Cosmoline under it.
You should definitely Cosmoline the absolute shit out of the inside of your barrel jacket. And by the way, a 12 gauge cleaning brush is really good for cleaning out the barrel jacket.
It's also good for cleaning out your dick hole.
I mean, I'm more of a like.
I just fill mine with cotton balls and grease.
Good hard pass. But yeah, it's I would definitely cover the barrel with Cosmoline, and then because it's really hard to see if there's rust on the inside of the jacket itself. If you have an old like 12 gauge like
Bore swab.
Not like the brush, but like the swab.
Yeah, the mop or whatever.
Cover that in fucking Cosmoline and run it up and down the inside of the barrel jacket, because it'll keep it from rusting. Because the barrel jacket's good because it improves the harmonics of the rifle, but then if you do get any water in there, it just ends up trapping all of that water in there, and it'll fucking eat away at the inside of the barrel jacket in the barrel.
My brass. I mean, hey, sometimes you got to get in there deep with the brass brush, and
Yeah, I'm good.
sometimes you get some splinters in there.
I don't like this conversation anymore.
I got brass splinters in my dick hole.
It hurts. It burns when I pee. Bye. Do you have an STD? No, I have brass bristle shards.
Yeah, it's hard to say.
I've been drinking for damn near 14 hours.
That's not an excuse.
Dude, here's the thing. I can stand just fine. I can't even fall over. Look at me. I'm doing just fine.
All right, but now rub your stomach and pat your head in a counterclockwise motion. It's clockwise.
See? Stone cold sober. I could probably blow a fucking 0.26 right now.
0.26? Jesus Christ.
Hey, I know I got to stop at 0.35 because at 0.4 you die.
I think the highest ever recorded was like 0.67?
Yeah, but like 0.4 is kind of like where the hospital has a problem of not. See, Lockbars even said, field sobriety test passed. I fucking did it. Look at me. I successfully did the pat your head and rub your tummy.
Oh shit, no, it's the highest was 1.48.
Fuck that. That person was definitely not going to live.
He died, but not from the alcohol. From the injuries from the car crash.
Of course.
Yeah, it was a Polish dude.
Yeah, but like 0.4 is like where you need to be hospitalized.
It's lethal, yeah.
Yeah, and they probably won't save you. But like I've definitely been like a 0.35 before.
Like 0.4 is cut your stomach open and put charcoal in.
Yeah. And even then, there's still so much in your fucking bloodstream, it might not.
So to put that in perspective, that means 1.5% of this man's blood was alcohol.
Those are rookie numbers. No.
It's one of those oh well, 1% isn't a lot. But it's your blood. That's significant.
No, it's fine.
Considering that's over 4 times the lethal amount.
Shush. Rookie numbers.
What's the highest you've ever blown?
0.36.
I've never done a breathalyzer, so I don't know.
I do them for fun at work sometimes. Because they have a bunch of them, and we got to justify the budget. So sometimes we just waste stuff on purpose.
Oh, you mean like every other government agency? Hey, we got to fucking make sure we use up all the funds.
Yeah, exactly. So I'll just do 15 breathalyzer tests.
Hey, let's make sure we get 5 more of those self-stirring coffee mugs.
Yeah, I really want one of those. Really,
I can't find them, so.
I know, because they're made on a
Unobtainium.
order basis, basically. Which is bullshit. I want it really bad, so.
Yeah, I've never seen one and I can't find them, so I'm sorry.
Well, god damn it.
I can get you some fucking Mark 19 grenade links though.
I have Mark 19 grenades.
Do you?
I have an explosive license.
The belt-fed grenade launcher.
Yeah, I've also got a couple of M114s.
I don't believe you.
Do you know what an M114 is?
I know I've heard it.
It's a brick of C4. I know that because I could go look at it and it says M114 on the brick of C4.
Hey guys.
Jake, how's it going? What are you drinking? You can't be sober.
Well, it's currently
drinking time. All right, let's go.
McCoy's crisps. There's no alcohol in the house, annoyingly.
He's eating potato chips
on your computer. If you don't drink Prosecco.
He's eating potato chips, so in a roundabout way, it's like the first stage of alcohol.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you're making vodka, you could make it out of anything.
Potato wine.
Or chicken manure wine. I have a bottle of vodka that's literally made from chicken manure.
But now you gotta get that diabetic whiskey.
Is that a real thing?
Yes.
Does whiskey even have any sugar in it to
No. It's whiskey made out of the piss of diabetics.
I kind of want to try it. I don't know why, but
because there's so much sugar in it.
Oh. Wouldn't that be rum?
I don't know. Let me double check real quick.
Kong, where's your plaid? Now you're standing out because you're not wearing your plaid. You got your waffles on.
Mine comes with a hood and everything.
Mine.
I don't have any. I don't have any fucking.
Do you want a plaid shirt? Because I got to send you that Ozcam.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
I got that Ozcam. I'll send you a plaid shirt if you want to.
I want the goddamn kepi.
I must have got rid of that or something. I must have sold it. So, because I have my red one that fits me, and I had one that was a size smaller, a green one, and I don't have that anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yes.
I don't have a kepi, but I've got that.
There you go.
Yeah. So this guy started a project which turns the sugar-rich urine of elderly diabetics into a high-end single malt whiskey suitable for export.
That's a bit like the cat crap coffee kind of thing from a couple of years ago.
No, that's a civet. That's not a cat.
Or like the what was it, the breast milk ice cream they were making as well.
I mean, I'd eat that. Why not?
It's good for you.
I know, but it depends where she's been. I don't know.
Well, I don't care where she's been, but our boobs look good. Like, you guys in your fancy not shot at headwear.
It's shot at
Mine's shot at. Can you tell?
by a camera. Yeah.
It's got like dented baby syndrome. It's got
Dented baby syndrome. Yeah.
Yeah, it's got like soft baby head syndrome. It kind of pushes in.
That's fun.
I got this in Spirit Halloween.
And after shooting this, I didn't feel very safe. Even though I lived wearing one of these, I don't feel very safe about its ability to protect me.
I mean, it's one of those, like, you can skydive out of an airplane without a parachute once.
Yep, well, that's where this fucking 7.62 went in, and that's where it went out. So,
They rounded it.
yeah, that'll crack your coconut, that's for sure.
Was it any good, Alice? The ice cream. Apparently, she's tried it.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I do want to know, though. I would try it, because I haven't. I'm weird like that. You got to try everything once.
I mean, when Serena was lactating, I tried it, and it tasted like fucking Rockstar and cigarettes.
I'd say you should try everything once apart from incest and country dancing.
I mean, I've definitely been country dancing.
Well, I think the cause is lost in for you, Devin.
So how goes the meat raffle, Devin?
You know what? Shut up.
Paige is winning back to back, and you're just like, God damn it, I've been here for 15 fucking years.
Twice in one night, and then 2 weeks in a row, and I've been trying for like 6 years. I've spent like $6,000 donating to charity to try to win some fucking cheap chicken wings, and I can't win jack all. It's bullshit. It's rigged. It's to the point where like they know who I am, and they're like, "Oh, you're gonna be lucky this time," and then I glare at them every time I don't fucking win.
Are you bad luck at a meat raffle then, have we?
The funny part is the owner just laughs. He just fucking laughs at me, and me and him get along.
He's getting your money for the fucking tickets. That's what's going on. He's
it's put on by an outside organization. He doesn't get any money from it. But the owner just laughs at me because me and him get along because he was a Green Beret for like 10 years.
Wow.
And he's a good guy.
the meat raffle, like it's a bar, right? Like or some shit.
Yeah.
And they have
an outside company will come in and they'll be like, "We're supporting this charity, and for $1 you could buy a ticket," and they'll sell like 70 tickets. But only one person wins, so no matter what, they make money.
I'm surprised it's only like one person winning because, like, normally, especially like in the UK, I know quite a lot of different like pubs and that do like meat raffles occasionally, like maybe like every other Sunday or whatever. And normally, you can win a fuck shit of meat. It's great. I love it. Like
the bar capacity is only like 50 people.
Yeah.
It's a pretty small place, so like they'll sell 70 tickets because some people will buy like 10, you know, and they're $1 each. And then the meat that you buy, like the most expensive package of meat you can get is probably like $16.
Yeah, but I
so
think
they pocket like $55 from every round, and they'll do like 7 rounds of it, you know.
Yeah.
Well, what you got to do, Devin, is you got to go in there and lay a fucking Benjamin on the table, like 100 tickets.
Yeah, and I'm spending $100 for a $16 pair of steaks. You're right. So,
and it'll be the grand prize. Like, here's 72 turkeys, Devin. Have fun figuring out where to put them.
Well, normally I drop about fucking $20 a night on fucking tickets, but I've been going fucking 2 nights a week for fucking 6 years.
Have you not won anything?
I haven't won anything, and there's been other people that win there like all the time.
Like,
my luck is just that bad.
Like you haven't even won any of the free drinks or anything?
No, I haven't won once. I haven't won jack shit ever there, which is terrible. And everyone's like, "Your luck's not that bad," and I'm like, "Cause I cashed all my good luck in during the war, but it sucks now."
Oh dear. No, like you can. They probably do like at least 10 different bits of meat, or depending on what they have, maybe have like a whole chicken, or especially when it gets close to Christmas, maybe they'll do like, depending on where you are, they'd maybe do like a whole like crown turkey or whatever, and you can win that, and tickets are like £1 each. But then again, that's one of multiple they do. They do like steaks, or they do like chops or whatever. But you can win like loads of stuff. You can win like 3 or 4 things generally a night, so it's not too bad. I'm surprised you've never won.
My luck's terrible, and I keep telling people, and it's like a thing. Like people that have known me like a long time, like even my family are like, "You have the worst fucking luck of like any human being I've ever seen." Stuff works out for me, but it's like you fucking suffer up until like the last minute, and then it works. But like that's like the story of my life is just having shit luck all the time.
I just have luck. It's not good or bad, but when it happens, it's one of the two. It's like it's bad luck, but it's in the best way, or whatever. It's just one of those. It's a coin flip. It's like it's either really bad or really good.
Well, Alice, it's not called a meat raffle in Wales. It's called a sex auction.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm in. Where do I sign up?
It's not a meat raffle. It's a sheep auction.
Yeah.
It can be both.
It's find a girlfriend night.
It can be both.
Like, well, according to the Welsh,
speed dating, but with more wool.
Yeah.
That's all right. It can be both.
According to the Welsh, a sheep's vagina is more like a human vagina than any other animal. Like, that's nice.
I mean, we could ask Alice. She's Welsh.
Well, that's why you stand with them close to the cliff, so there's pushback.
Yes. I am familiar with it.
Wear your rubbers, which I mean, you're Wellington.
It's a lamb. You got the lamb skin right there.
English. I'm not English. I'm Canadian. Thank you. And I also like sheep, but for food, not for fucking.
Yeah, Devin's a sneering imperialist. But anyway,
I am a sneering imperialist. I only want to burn the White House down.
Yeah.
A lot of Americans would help me. I could probably get there. So,
it's like the one and only time that the White House was successfully burned down is fucking Canada.
The worst part is they argue about it. They're like, we won that one. It's like there's a picture of Canadians and British getting drunk, eating food on the White House lawn as it's burning to the ground. All right? Like that is not a win.
No. The win was when fucking what's his face bought a huge ass wheel of cheese as he left and left it in the fucking White House.
Andrew Jackson, who got famous during the War of 1812 because him and a bunch of French pirates shot a bunch of British people in Louisiana.
It's like what fucking president was that?
Andrew Jackson. He's the one who got all the cheese. He's also the guy that was in like 600 fucking duels because everyone was calling his wife a whore, and he's like, "How dare you call my wife a whore?"
Yeah.
It might be true, but I don't like it.
It's like half his body was lead, and he jingled when he walked.
Pretty much, he would cough up blood his entire life because he was in a duel that lodged a bullet between his lung and his heart.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Leisure Center in Wales. Well, I kind of want to visit Wales, but not in that way, if that's okay.
Are you here for business or pleasure? Well,
it can be both.
I'm here to buy some pleasure.
It can be both.
Do you know how to find booze and a farmer?
How much for the one on the right? That's a sheep. Well, we're in Wales.
I like the pretty one that's got the blue bit in it fur.
Sir, that's my daughter. Well, she looks like a...
Well, in that fur coat, I mean, I can imagine. Oh, gosh.
Babe, why do I always have to wear fleece when we fuck?
I like someone I can cuddle to afterwards.
Oh no, I'm good. I don't think I need to do that. I draw the line at bestiality.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a soft line. It's hard to see, but like it's there.
It is a bear or a really hairy woman. We don't know.
It can be both.
That is true. Especially if you go to certain places around the world.
It could be a female bear. It's fine.
Yeah. A female bear. Jesus Christ.
What?
I'm thinking bear in terms of like a really hairy gay male. So a female bear.
We're getting there as far as like body hair goes. But
Funny how Kong jumped to that and not me.
it can be both.
I'm really annoyed now because like I didn't used to have an issue with like chest hair. Like I'd have like one or two and a couple in my trachea. Now they sprout all over the place.
Also,
Yeah,
there's people
dude,
you
if
find
hell
setting.
freezes over, I could survive without a jacket. Like,
Yeah, like it's not like that. It's all random. Like it's just a bunch of random hairs just all over my chest. I'm like, God damn it.
oh no, I got that beautiful like James Bond, like perfectly even chest hair and the Ron Jeremy stash and the Hitler hair. And
Yeah.
like, what more do I need? That beautiful jawline that everyone likes.
That fucking meth head fucking neck.
That's fine. You can't be entirely perfect. You got to have some flaws. Come on now.
Well,
No, I'm
like,
perfect.
I think Devon has the mustache of a 70s porn star, the hair of a confused lesbian, and the shirt of a very, very lazy lumberjack.
Also a confused lesbian. One
Yeah,
works
that's
to
true. This is a
Exactly.
confused lesbian shirt. Like,
a very. So we've established that Devin is just a very, very butch female.
I mean, that math does check out.
And the same amount of upper lip hair, too.
It's fair.
I like how you got that lined up.
It's fair.
It's like perfectly straight. It looks like he's going to like do a bit of firefighting afterwards. Oh, good lord, it's moving.
Yeah. It's like when you fight the people at work, it's like, oh God, the mustache is touching me.
Hey, to
Well,
be fair,
he
there's a
pulls-
contest right now because it's November about who can grow the best mustache because cops. And I'm winning by like a lot.
Yeah, no shave November or whatever.
Well,
So we
Devin,
were like
Devin
a
pulls-
week in, and people are like, "All right, well, who's fighting for second?"
well, Devin pulls it out when he's doing his work book club. You told me.
I'm a big fan of just right here. These hands were meant to kill.
So we're going to read the Hungry Caterpillar, everyone, and afterwards you can go back to your cell.
I did have story time with all the inmates, and they were very impressed by that. I was just reading, and people came in, and they're like, "Why are you sitting on a table, and why is it so quiet in here?" Well, we're having story time. I'm reading them a book, and they're all listening because there's nothing better to do.
See, for bears, I prefer the popular, the 22 Irgenschmidt and Louden cartridge.
Right. It's just a 50 BMG neck down to 22 long rifles. Oh, God.
God.
500 Smith & Wesson sucks.
No, it's fine.
No, it's terrible. 32
great.
ACP is the way to go.
Yeah, you go ahead and try and kill a bear with that.
Hey, it's killed more world dictators than any other cartridge, so.
Yeah, point blank with a fucking
It
pistol.
doesn't matter. A kill's a kill.
Devin, is that why you want to buy like a scorpion?
I mean,
Kong's got one. It's off camera, but. You can't show it, but he very clearly has one.
yeah, there it is. What was that?
I have a ruby.
You have a
I
ghost
placed
in your
the firing
house?
pin on it, but the firing pin was stuck in the forward position, and it was a machine gun because it would just cycle and eject all the rounds. The second you would like, I'll chamber a round, and you would let the slide go, and it would shoot all 9 rounds in the magazine. But and I was like, that's not supposed to happen. It scared the shit out of me.
It's like my CZ50 that double taps.
Mm-hmm. It's like, well, that's not supposed to happen. I'm at the range and I got it sideways and I'm pulling the slide back and it goes, ha! And I go,
You did get that fixed though.
That wasn't supposed to happen. I got it fixed and that guy charged me $20 whole ass to do it.
Oh no!
Yeah, to straighten my firing pin.
I thought he just made you a new one.
Huh? Well, he straightened the old one and he made me a new one.
That's fair. That's fair.
Because I'm like, I want the original one because it came with the gun, obviously, but they're made of the finest turn of the century Spanish pot metal, so
Yeah, drop a book on him like, ah, fuck.
I mean,
They're in the same factory as Denix.
wouldn't surprise me.
What you-
And I got one of the really nice rubies, but that thing is like, you held it. For as tiny as it is, that thing is like
Yeah, it's
heavy as fuck.
a fucking club.
It's made out of collapsed star.
Yeah, like it's dense.
It's heavier. It's heavier than a 1911. A ruby
Yeah.
is heavier than a 1911.
And it's one of those guns where it's like the grip is longer than the barrel.
Yeah, it's pretty proportionate, but it's kind of straight, so it doesn't look like it.
Yeah.
Jake, where's your smelly?
It is currently.
Mine's right here. I
Oh, it's
got
over
it.
there.
Right here.
Over there. So it's in its bag at the moment.
Mine's right here.
You can see the tip of the Galil over there.
But that's a Jew gun. We don't like those. No, I'm just
And there goes the stream.
yeah.
No, I've said worse. We're fine.
There was almost full on wiener on the stream at one point. So
Oh God.
With some very careful hand placement, though, I
Sean
prevented
was super lucky with hand placement to keep full blown wiener from being on the stream.
roommate decided to barge in, and I'm like, ah!
Oh dear.
Oh, what do you mean, no Devin? No Devin what? It can be both. Guy, if you honk your fucking horn outside this window one more time, I swear to God.
So they
I will
actually
come down- I
legitimately
will
kick
come
you out of
down
spoon.
there and throw you through your own windshield.
Sorry, how drunk were you?
I've been
'Cause-
drinking for, it's almost 8 o'clock.
Sorry,
here,
I was talking to Alice. Sorry. Sorry.
oh, God.
Yeah, she got kicked out of Weatherspoons, which again, I'm still fucking surprised that's a rule.
Well, she didn't bring her own fork. That's why.
Goes in those weird blue and white plates. God. Oh fucking hell.
See, yep, she confirmed it. She didn't bring her
Yep.
fork.
Oh.
I mean, I started drinking, it would have been 14 hours ago.
Mm. Thing is that Weatherspoons, as I said the other night in your other stream, Weatherspoons is the kind of place where drunk people tend to live. There's people there who are in there who probably never leave. I think they're, as I said, like they're probably part of the furniture by this point. They've got the same place they sit. Every time they go in, they're always drinking the same fucking pint. Every time you go in, they're always the same. They never finish it. They're always constantly there, thinking about their life choices and thinking, "I wish I could see my kids anymore."
They're NPCs.
Oh yeah, exactly. Like you walk up to them, it's like, "You never visited the River City before?" Like it's like really weird shit like that.
I want to be one of those people. Let's do this.
Yeah,
You guys remember the War on Terror? Because I do.
they're the kind.
Which one?
Exactly.
They're
It can
the
be
kind.
both.
Yeah, they're the kind of people you would give a wide berth to, even in the fucking day. Like these are the kind of people you go to like a supermarket late at night and they dart across the aisles, and you're like, "Who the fuck was that?" Like, yeah.
That's me, though. I have shit to get. I want to get Pop-Tarts and pickles and ground beef and
But they're
With
like
no
you're
particular
sort
order,
of
it's just, I gotta
shopping
go.
you're shopping in a supermarket like late at night, like midnight or whatever, like one that's open 24 hours. They sort of approach you thinking you work there. Like, do you sell bags the size of your head? Do you sell rope? Like, please leave me alone.
I mean, it's a
What a
valid
great-
question, though. Do they sell rope?
Oh yeah, I have actually legitimately been asked that before. Do you sell rope?
But
Late at
like,
night.
do you?
I answered yes, mainly because, well, we didn't, but I said yes just because I wanted to move away from that situation and didn't want to end up like the person who's currently in the boot of his car. But, you know.
But like, where's the rope? I need it.
It's on the sign that says rope.
Oh, okay.
Mary on a cross and
How strong is your rope? Well, it's not Peter North, but I can get it pretty far.
Wow. Wow. Oh my gosh. You know, that reminds me. I kind of need to get some rope. I'm running low.
I'm running low on my rope. Okay, Devin.
I like to have
I'm
lasso
sure-
when I'm in the jail in case there needs to be a hanging.
Oh, what is Epstein? Like, what's her name? Epstein's missus coming to stay? Is she? We've got a visit from the Clintons today.
It's fine. They're already scared of me enough because I'm not afraid of anything, and they've seen me fucking hawk people across the room. Like,
You better be thankful they got CCTV.
they better be happy tomorrow when I'm there because they're gonna get fucking turkey and shit. I'm not dealing with any bullshit either.
I thought you were off tomorrow.
Huh?
You just sort of walk. You walk in like the officer.
off
Like,
today.
and you walk in like in the 1950s, like in the naffy, like any complaints, and like if anyone says anything.
I have the best mustache and the shiniest boots, and I don't deal with anything. It depends on what day you catch me on. Some days I'll let whatever go as long as you're quiet and you like try to fucking hide it and don't be a dumb shit. And other days it's like, oh, your eye blinked more than 5 times this like whatever amount of time you're going into your cell. I don't care.
Excuse me, you blinked left to right. Today is right to left.
Exactly. It's like you're breathing too much of my fucking air. Get in your cell. So-
Like, are you aware that you're one of the few people that snore when you're awake?
yeah.
I don't want your felon air.
You gotta keep them guessing. That's the thing. I like to be very unpredictable. I'm very volatile. So,
Your fucking shadow's in the wrong spot.
Like Devin's gonna walk into work tomorrow, like fucking Tommy Wiseau, going, "Oh hi, Mark," just like start walking around.
there was one guy that asked me for a pen, and I grabbed him across the desk and been like, "You can fucking order your own pen. I'm not giving you a fucking pen." So-
It's my pen.
and people got up from their tables and started going to their cells because they thought I was going to throw this guy and it was going to be an incident. I didn't even do anything.
Fucking lockdown.
That's right. I've had to do it a couple times just because people irked me the wrong way. One guy looked at me too many times, and I was like, "Okay, we're done."
Are you the
You're
right
done.
person for the job? Well, let's see today.
It's a fun job. It's like, have you guys ever seen Super Jail with the warden?
Yes.
Like that. It's a
Yeah.
great show. I can do whatever I want.
Well, like, and they get the pins, right? They're like the flexible fucking, you can't
Yeah,
do
the
anything with
bending
them.
pins, the rubber, so you can't sharpen them and stab yourself. Oh, bonjour. See that? I even did it in French because I happen to parler français, mon ami.
Shut up, you cheese-eating surrender monkey.
I'm Canadian. I had to take 10 years of it and it won't unlearn. I'm sorry.
So we're going to deport you now.
Cell 217's open. Let's go. I'll fight
To the
people.
froggy cell with you.
I'll fight people. The frog eating garlic stench.
Like, Cell 217, no, that's the one that Devin Gargoyle's in.
He's French. Can he stand to 3 rounds a minute in any weather? We don't know yet. We'll find out today.
I'll fight people. It's the one thing I'm good at, okay? It is the thing that I'm best at and I have been destined to do is fight people.
And
So next
selling
week-
bread.
The next time you're in their lunch hall or whatever, you just got to sit there and gargoyle on top of the table and look at everybody.
People look at me weird because I will sit down and play cards with them, and they're like, "What are you doing?" Somebody could come up behind you and grab you and stuff like that, and then you'd be pretty much done for it. I'd be like, "They can try."
Just like speaking very angry Latin and see what happens.
There's been times I'm sitting there and I'm playing cards or dominoes with all these people at the fucking table that's fucking welded to the floor. And they're like, "You let that person walk that close behind you?" And been like, "Why? What's he gonna do? Excite me?" Sometimes I'm so lonely I'll break aggressively just so the seatbelt can choke me. Like if he wants to do something, like let's go.
It's like, little do you know, I have a claymore taped to my back, so he can't fucking...
You can't creep up on me.
What's he gonna do? Steal my flashlight and I'm gonna fucking punch his lights out and have to drag his unconscious ass to medical? Like they
Okay,
won't
like-
let me carry my big like 7D cell Maglite fucking lightsaber baseball bat.
It's like, oh no, am I going to have to pull my boot off and beat him to death with it?
Right.
Oh dear.
I scare so many people. It's not even funny.
I think you should just start like whistling like nursery rhymes as you walk down corridors.
I do got to sing the Freddy Krueger song when I.
Oh, what,
One night
2,
after they lock down and they all start going to sleep, I gotta be like singing it as I'm walking around,
1,
checking
2.
on them.
Yeah.
One.
You gotta do the MTI thing and get like the little metal taps like installed in your boots, so it clicks when you walk.
It's already fucking weird enough because I don't show up on like half the cameras in there, and like my coworkers are like, "Dude, we see you. Like, we're following you, so we know what doors to open, but you just like don't show up. You're like the only one who like doesn't show up on the cameras." And he's like, everybody's afraid of you. You don't eat. You don't use the bathroom.
It's this is when we find out like Devin actually did die in one of those hotels he was staying at, and then we actually just talking to a corpse.
Yeah, as it turns out, that helmet, he actually died in it.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, there's no blood on the inside of it.
If he turns around fully, there's like a gaping hole in the back of his head where the exit wound is.
I mean, no,
Nobody tell him.
that's just where my swastika tattoo is. But.
Nobody tell Hitler.
Some guy called me Hitler the other day as a joke, and I yelled down and I was like, "Unlock this guy's cell." He's like, "Why?" And I was like, "You know why." So,
We're gonna have an on-book burning tonight.
You know why? Because I'm Germany and you're the fucking Maginot Line.
That's right. And I was like,
Your name
I
is
was, like,
Warsaw
looking through his
today.
window, and I was like, "Oh, good. There's no camera in your cell."
I'm gonna call your cell Danzig. We're taking it back.
That's right. He's like, "I'll be good." I can't tell you how many times I hear "I'll be good."
What's his inmate number? Like 1939? Some shit.
Oh, see, look at this. Andrew, read that. Jake, read that.
Ask it drives this flag or favorite flag or heraldry from history. I have to think about that one.
What? No. You got to read Andrew's comment.
The guy with the Brit-Bong accent is cute. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much.
All right, Jake, what are you thankful for? Because it's American Thanksgiving.
As I said
Tomorrow.
earlier, I'm thankful for there's enough shit tickets, and I'm not dead yet, so I'm happy with that.
And Greg's sausage rolls.
Oh, absolutely.
See,
Absolutely.
I knew it.
I'm thankful for the bomb-ass chicken and waffles the local diner has.
Yeah, and credit card debt.
And thankful that your housemate didn't walk fully in.
Yeah. I mean, I still had to put my hand up. There was dog and tits. Like, it was like,
It was like full
Oh,
on.
people in the comments are so
he
nice.
Perfectly somehow hit it, so the stream didn't get immediately pulled. Like he covered it,
yeah.
Yeah.
and it was like a 1 in a million stars aligned just perfectly. He covered it all. So
Yeah. Like fucking Austin Powers and the fig leaf and all that shit. Just whoop. It's like, God damn it, you stupid fucking Pollock.
Is Andrew really being a thing? Oh, Alice agrees, Jake. Look at that.
They're being so nice. I love it. It's
See?
great.
Nobody tells me I'm pretty anymore. No, I'm just-
Oh, Devin, you're pretty. You're pretty
Thanks.
fucking ugly. You're pretty fucking ugly.
You know what? I'll still take it. It's passing any test I ever took. Well, I mean, do you want me to do something about it, Cyber Diary, or are you okay with it? Because, like, I have God-type powers here.
Welcome to Devtopia.
It's like, I am God here.
I am the God Emperor of mankind.
He's like Mr. Trunchbull in this. I am God.
And I drive a Cadillac. Oh, okay, that's fine.
Better to be ugly than painfully average? I wholeheartedly disagree.
Dude, I've seen people that are like They're as hideous as a mud fence. Somebody will still fuck them.
Have you ever noticed that body positivity stops at the neck?
You know what? Everyone's attending with the lights off.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Just imagine. Just pretend to be a blind person.
Or just keep contraceptives and paper bags. That's the main thing. Next to the bed and this is by the side table.
Well, paper bags are kind of expensive now, and contraceptives, I have to go to a doctor for those.
Oh,
I don't
God.
use them.
There's currently a war going on in the comments. I don't really know. God.
Alex Jones. I love Alex Jones.
Yeah, he's only been sued for like $3 trillion now.
Well,
He's
we
hilarious.
know about the frogs because of him. We wouldn't have known that otherwise.
Well, they're putting chemicals in the water to make the frogs gay.
The crazy fucking thing is in a roundabout way, he was right, but
He's
not.
right about a lot of stuff. Like he says something, and like 2 years later, it's a real thing.
Yeah. Maybe
So-
not the Sandy Hook stuff, but you know.
I mean, this chat is definitely LGBT friendly because
I mean,
Well,
Colin's
you're-
bi, and Jake's married
Man.
to a man. So, and I mean, I'm straight, but like
you were in the military, so that makes you kind of gay.
I
so-
have played a lot of rounds of gay chicken, okay, and I've definitely kissed a lot of dudes because I'm not gonna lose. But the second you get done, you're like, well, that was gay. Stop being so gay. Why didn't you pull away, dude?
Well,
Look,
as we know, like Devin is straight, but he presents as a moustache lesbian. So that's
I
what we
mean,
established
yes.
earlier.
I present as very flamboyant, and I will not hide the fact that I am. People are like, "Are you straight?" And I'm like, "I guess you'll find out."
You're metrosexual.
I'm very flamboyant. Yeah.
Yes. Like, look, it's okay to be gay, just don't be a fag about it.
Yeah, I'm not gay or anything. I'm not gay, but like that's fine if you are. I've been hit on a lot by dudes, and I was like, "Hey, I appreciate that, man."
I'm not gay, but $20 is $20.
That's also very true.
Like as I said to people at work who've asked me, I was like, "Well, you don't seem like a normal sort of like you or whatever," and I said, "Well, I may be bi, but I'm not a queer." as I said.
You don't
I mean,
seem gay. It's like, what is it supposed to mean exactly?
I ain't no puff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whereas I like to tell Roy all the time when everyone's like asking about Roy, like, is he gay? And I'm like, he's not gay, but he is straight as a rainbow.
Sharp as a bowling pin.
That's right. He's sharp as a bowling pin.
Is he,
camper than a Bedouin settlement kind of thing?
Like, what's the difference between a Nazi and a gay man? And it's
about 45 degrees?
45 degrees.
Yeah.
Fucking hell, I love it.
It's like when the fucking shop chief where I work at, he's like, "Hey guys, we gotta stop with the gay jokes." And in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, it's like, I'm the one that makes all of them. Like, I'm the one that's saying them.
If we stop them, it's not inclusive.
Yeah. It's like the fucking gay guy, or pansexual guy, either
Next
way.
time, tell me to stop making black jokes. No, yeah.
They're okay as long as Hereford's around.
That's good. Oh man, I got somebody with it the other day, and a black guy came up to me and he's like, "I swear to God, if you make a racist joke, I'm gonna file a grievance against you." And I asked another white guy, I was like, "So what do you call a black man that flies an airplane?" He was like, "I don't know." I was like, "A pilot, you racist!" And he nearly fell over laughing. A pilot, you racist! You were.
Yeah. Fucking yeah.
Oh gosh.
Have you ever looked into buying?
Jake wants to buy a bunker, then he could put all his mannequins
I'd
down.
love to, but I've got the next best thing. One of my friends owns one, so I'm not going to say.
The problem is like, while places like that are typically cheap, there's so much you have to fucking do to them.
Well, thankfully it's like a her dad owns it. She manages it, but her dad's has been he's owned it since probably the early 90s, basically, since after it was given out, basically sold when it used to be part of the local government, basically bunker during the Cold War, and it's been made into like a museum now and everything. and it's great.
Okay.
It's a great place. It's called it's up in Nantwich. It's called Hack Green. So nearer towards Manchester way in the UK.
Okay, like, and that, I mean that makes sense because then it's taken care of and whatnot.
Yeah, but where did they move all the nukes to?
Mainly the nukes are transferred from when they need to go, for example, maybe in Scotland to a place called Aldermaston.
Bikini Atoll.
Yeah, but fun enough, they actually spoke to Aldermaston, who deal with all the nuclear research and everything, which they spoke to them, and then when one of the old casings was decommissioned, they got one of them as well. So I think they got one of the try to remember, it might be one of the like Blue Streaks or whatever it was, nuclear missile like whole things, without everything inside it. They bought one of those from Aldermaston, which was fun.
But how many nukes does the UK have?
A couple hundred.
How many is that?
More than one.
Because I know like France only has like 15.
Let's find out.
France has more than us. France has like.
I'm worried about France. France is the country that it scares me the most about having nuclear warheads.
France has the most nuclear weapons in Europe, obviously excluding Russia. So
the UK has 255 warheads, or 225. Sorry.
I think France has got 300 and something, as far as I'm aware.
Let's see.
Oh, good lord! I'm not from Bristol. I fucking hate Bristol.
I love Bristol.
So France has, they have two numbers here. Their current stockpile is 300, but they only have 280 usable ones.
Okay. Yeah, the other ones are using it as cheese storage at the moment.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cheese and wine storage.
Cheese and wine storage, yeah.
What's great...
How many nukes does Canada have? This is going to surprise all of you.
What's great is we make more cheese than anyone. At 6 million tons a year.
Yeah. No, I'm not from Bristol, Alice. Sometimes my accent does sort of drift, but I'm from Hampshire originally. Yeah, no, I'm from Hampshire. No,
How many nukes does Canada have?
None.
Bristol.
That's right, because we're the nicest people on earth. You dickbags? No.
Bristol I class as a communist hellhole because I know people who go to uni in Bristol, and I wouldn't. Yeah, no, they're assholes. But no,
man, I didn't know Bristol was in North Korea.
It might as fucking well be. I class Brighton in the same.
I mean, they're not Brussels. Like, fucking give them a break, all right?
Yeah, you're not Sprouts.
Yeah. Shut up. Brussels isn't the Sprouts. But they're like, where all the fucking like shitty emission laws come from in the EU and crap. That all comes from like.
Yeah,
Brussels.
well, that's where the EU Parliament is in Brussels. So I'm not surprised. Like, I'm sorry, but like when you're a country that's been made out of thin fucking air after a war, you really don't have much of a say. Like you've been invaded more times in the last 100 years than anyone else.
I mean, fucking Belgium is hardly a country. Like, fuck them.
Hampshire is fucking lovely. Hampshire is very nice. It is the heartland, and it is the true kingdom of Wessex. Thank you.
Wessex? Who cares about Wessex?
It holds the original capital of England. I'm sorry, but that's how it is.
What, London? The one the Romans built?
Winchester.
I don't know. I feel like Londinium, is
the... So Londinium, after the Romans left, fell out of favor and became sort of like a minor settlement. Winchester was the capital of Wessex, and for a while was the capital of England after it was formed. After like all the major wars with the Danes, etc. No, it was basically the major capital, and was sieged by the Vikings at one point as well, and was taken by the Vikings and then retaken.
Don't tell Tom. Tom's a big fan of Norway. Should be the true rulers of the UK. So.
I've spoken about this with him before.
I'm like, Tom, you got to be careful about who you upset, or otherwise, like, you're going to get bombed for oil and freedom and shit. So.
Alice, you're thinking of Surrey. You're thinking of Surrey. That's where all those people are. Hampshire's lovely.
It's Norway. It's fish oil.
Like, but you say Hampshire is full of toffs. Hampshire is where Portsmouth, Southampton, and fucking Gosport are. Those people are nowhere near fucking that. Trailer park trash, but they can actually afford a house.
Hey, at least they can afford a house because like nobody can do that. Now
it's a house. It's a house to them. It's got windows and a door.
But that's it. No walls or roof.
I mean, a tool
Exactly.
shed can have windows and a door.
And it's got a very good police presence because they're always knocking on your door all the time.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
Alright.
gospel for you. Jesus Christ, what a shithole that is.
I have 2 beers left in my fridge, and there was 23 of them when I woke up this morning.
Jesus.
Yeah, no. Surrey is where all the fucking posh twats hang out.
I thought it was London.
Well, Surrey is sort of south of London, and you sort of got that mix of like Surrey, then you've got Kent and all that sort of stuff. But generally, Surrey is where all like the nice houses are, and every fuck who's appeared on 5 minutes of telly probably has a house.
The thing is the entire country fits in one of our states, so it's like, it's all these different places.
And besides,
Oh, yeah,
I only
like-
care about the Queen, and she's dead now. So, like,
But I think the thing with the UK is like,
She's still warm.
yeah,
riot.
I think the thing with the UK is like in the way of sort of you've got so much difference between like just traveling like an hour up the road. There's such a difference between it. Like you travel from Liverpool, you then go to Newcastle, whatever. Like it's almost like they're speaking different. Well, they are speaking different language because most of the time you don't think they're speaking fucking English, but you know they are. It's difficult enough for me to understand.
I mean, hey, at least they're not Ohio.
yeah.
We can agree about that. Ohio's the worst place that speaks English in the world. So,
No, I've been to Barry, Alice, and no, I must say you got a good fucking beach. Barry Island is lovely. I did get really really bad sunburn there when I was there a couple of months ago. That was fun.
well, I mean, you
Oh,
can do
what?
that
And out
in
of
the North
in the
Pole.
3 days of the year you get sun.
Oh no. Honestly, the past 2 years, the fucking summer has been like several months long. It's been great. Just my
No,
own
it's bad. We gotta have
Going on-
more winter. We
going
need
onto a
one
beach
month.
when it was like 36 degrees Celsius outside. I'm sitting on a beach with no sunscreen, thinking this is a great idea. So
Like, I'm already a pasty white individual. This will be great.
oh yeah.
You never once stop and think, "Oh, I'm from the UK. I should put sunscreen on."
But generally, I don't burn that badly.
You should be wearing sunscreen under
Well-
clothing.
Well, when I got
So-
yeah, no. Well, when I got back home, I felt like I had COVID again. Because
Sun poisoning.
I was shaking. I was like, I don't feel right.
I've
Yeah.
got too much vitamin D.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I got fucking. We went rafting down the Delaware River, and I got sun poisoning.
It was fucking horrible. But no, Alice, I'm originally I was from Hampshire, but I originally used to live just outside Aldershot, so you could probably tell where I used to live if you've ever been that way. Yeah. Aldershot may be the home of the British Army, but it's definitely not a nice place to live.
Well, yeah, it's the home of the army.
Yeah, but there's a lot of other stuff because of it as well.
It's like Fort Hood.
Oh, don't you tell me not to wear jorts. I will put jorts on right now.
Fuck the George. You got to get your Daisy Dukes,
They're
yes.
jorts. My Daisy Dukes are jorts.
and then you got to do the splits.
I mean, I'm not that flexible, but I can get close. I have a pair of Daisy Dukes that I made out of a pair of jeans that have a 1-inch inseam.
I was gonna say it's like the
Oh,
pocket's got to be sticking out below
Like
them.
if the pockets do stick out. Like if I don't wear underwear and I sneeze wrong, my balls are out. Like
Oh god. No, you told me about those shorts before, and even makes me even more think that you are a lesbian in disguise.
I wear them a lot in the summer.
He's gonna wear them to the prison.
I wore them to swim in this summer actually. So
Devin's gonna wear them to the prison to see if it entices anyone to make a move, and then he'll kick the shit
yeah,
out of them.
I wore these underneath my Daisy Dukes.
You wore denim to fucking swim in? Are you fucking mental?
No, I was just so that way people don't see my boner.
Sir, you want to come out of the pool?
No.
It wasn't a pool; it was a lake, and there's a bunch of kids there. So, like,
Why did you have a boner then?
I mean, because I went there with like 4 ladies.
Did you call them ladies to the police, or?
No, but the police were there swimming also because police. No, it's an old granite quarry that was just filled with. They struck a spring when they dug too deep, and it just filled the whole mine shaft up, and you could swim in
That
it.
was lucky. I'm surprised they didn't find the fucking Balrog if they're digging too deep.
No, and they literally carted in like sand, and they made it into like a nice beach, and you pay to like go in there, and it's super nice.
That's what reminds me. Have you guys ever seen that fucking? I think it must have been like Russia or like some, might be even like the Dead Sea or something. I don't know. But like it's sort of showing everyone sort of dancing in the water, and then it pans to that guy coming out of the water, and like the music from Lord of the Rings of Gollum starts as he starts moving out the river. It's the most funny shit in the world. I'll send it to you, Jim, because it's so good. And just sort of pans to it, and he's sort of like you can tell he's like really cold. He's got a lot like it's like single bits of hair like stringing down. He's like towards the camera, and then it cuts away from it, and the music goes back to what they're dancing to, and then it cuts back to him and goes away again. It's fucking great.
It's cold, okay? It happens.
Oh, it's brilliant. I love it.
I remember I couldn't swim there last summer for a couple weeks because some stupid kid that didn't know how to swim drowned there. I was like, why the fuck are you going swimming if you don't know how to swim, you stupid fuck? They had to shut it down for like 2
That
weeks.
sort of reminds me. I was waiting for a train one time, and there was an announcement that said that someone had jumped on the line, and the woman on the other station across from me started shouting, "That selfish prick! I need to get to work." I was just like, "Okay."
That selfish prick.
I was like, "Well, we know Sandra wants to get somewhere today." I was like, "Jesus Christ!"
It's
I've got
fine.
I've got a 3 p.m. dick appointment, and I'm not going to be late.
I put my shorts on for this.
I waxed my pussy for this.
I shaved my balls for this.
Right, here you go, Devon. It's fucking great.
I didn't bleach my asshole for this.
Oh gosh, Jake sent me a link. I'll have to watch that.
Watch it on stream. It's hilarious.
I can't because it might be copyrighted. I can't do copyright stuff. They'll be mad at me. I've already got flagged for it a couple times. So
Yeah, no, it's well, like the picture itself is just fucking. It's just that. Wants to fucking focus on the fucking glare.
oh god.
Oh,
And it pans away from it, and then it goes back to the normal music that's playing like at this party, then cuts back to him, and then the music starts, and as it just passes the camera around him, it just keeps cutting in and out. It's the most ridiculous shit in the world. Oh dear.
Well, damn fucking Boy Scouts.
No, I want some roadie kit too as well. Geez,
Well, it's easy. Just get an FAL.
I've got
And
that
go-
ready.
go shoot some Africans and open an emerald mine.
Yeah. Just get some lizard camo and you're fine.
Rhodesians never die.
Or if you want to do the original Rhodesian kit, you get a fucking 1895 Mauser and some fucking jeans and some hobnailed boots, and you start shooting at the British. It's fine.
I saw someone punch a bus.
How dare those people have diamonds on their land?
Someone punch a bus because it was 3 minutes late filling up in Bristol. I'm not fucking surprised at all. Oh dear.
Opening an emerald mine would be pretty cool. Okay, Elon.
Well, saying like it wasn't Bristol, but I was literally in Birmingham talking about Weatherspoons again. I was in a Weatherspoons in Birmingham for literally 30 seconds, and I saw someone get headbutted twice, then getting dragged out by everyone else, and then all the police filed in. That was fun. That was 30 seconds after being in that pub. So that was a great night. That was my stag do as well. I was just like, oh, the shit that happens. I don't know.
Gotta get that Rhodesian buckshot.
Rhodesian buckshot.
Or Rhodesian jungle shot, rather. It's
Baby
it's
poop green
it's like number.
FALs.
What's up?
Baby poop green FALs. That's all you need.
I want that 22 fucking was it long rifle, almost Thompson looking fucking thing.
Oh, the American 180.
You know, like the drum, because there's a picture of that guy with one of them, like with like 100 round, like whatever, 200 round drum and a fucking suppressor on. I'm like, I want that shit.
Yeah, that's
the American 180.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what's great is there is a recorded instance of a police officer using it, and it worked really effectively.
Mm.
They were chasing a group of criminals in a cop car, and his partner leaned out the window and sprayed like 40 rounds into their car.
Because it's like this one with fucking bees, because it fires so fucking quickly.
Yeah, it fucking annihilated the passenger and wounded the driver to the point that he had to stop.
Yeah. I love that.
You know what else does that? Surplus AT4s the Army doesn't use anymore because they have new guns.
Well, the AT4 is also, it's like, all right, aim at the target. Now what happens?
Yeah. You sort of like, will I hit the car in front I'm aiming at, or the woman with the pushchair on the road? On the
Fine,
on the
I'll take an M72 Law Rocket anyways because they fit better into a car because they collapse down into 2 inches long, and I could go chunk and the sights flip up, but I could go. Phew.
Oh,
I would still like to have one of those, but they're fucking expensive.
I think there's an
Law
issue in the
Rocket?
colours.
They're sweet.
Well,
Yeah,
like just the tube, you know.
Yeah, they're sweet.
Yeah, but they're like
Yeah.
$500 for one. I'm like,
You could get a real one for like $300. That's stupid.
yeah, in Afghanistan maybe.
No, or if you have an explosive license.
Yeah,
There's
Dev-
still more than that, Devin.
An explosive license is like $10,000.
I know.
not in the UK.
Well,
just
the
gotta
one
apply
that
for
I
it.
have was like $10,000.
Yeah, you just have to apply for it in the UK, and as long as you've got the correct licenses already, they'll let you.
Well, then, Jake, why don't you have an explosive license?
Because he
Okay.
doesn't have a license for licenses.
I don't need to. I've got one with the association I'm with. They have one, so well, it's great. Like if you want certain shit, they can get it for you. If you
Oh,
want,
it's a trust or whatever kind
yeah,
of.
it's basically it's a trust. So basically, if I want, well, they already have it. If I want to fire a Colt-made fucking Vickers machine gun, I can do it with them. If I want to fire the 0.5-inch fucking Vickers, I can do that with them. All
Yeah.
the fun shit.
But
And
it's not
they're
yours.
looking into acquiring Piats at some point.
Well, there you go.
Exactly. It's
But
great.
they're
I
not
love it.
yours. The cool thing about my Law Rocket is I get to take it home. It's mine.
True, but like they've also got set up so they bought. So that's the actual frame of this thing itself was built by the same guys who built the guns for Star Wars. So they've got an original aircraft Vickers machine gun, but they've set up like the cradle mount for it, like it would do for training for an aircraft during the First World War. So with the interrupter gear and everything with it. So that was built specifically for this. All the motors and etc. correct, but it was rebuilt by the guys who built the Star Wars guns, and we've got one. And it's fucking awesome.
So they're the people that ruined all those Sterlings. To make...
It doesn't. To be fair, the Sterling kind of ruined itself. So
How dare you? Because the Sterling was like light years better than the Sten ever was.
I mean, yes.
Oh, absolutely is. The Sterling's great.
Sterling,
My dad
the Sterling
didn't
was
think
everyththing
when
the
he
Sten
started,
should have
everything
been.
else thinks it's good.
Something that I discovered recently was that there's an AT4 that uses that, like it's a trainer that with a 9mm round in it.
Yeah, and it fires like a dart.
Yeah, it's like it's like
Gleam
what
around
the fuck is the point of that?
Yeah, there's ones that fire like rifle rounds. I think there's one that fires a 50 cal round as well for training purposes, so you can get the same ballistics.
Yeah,
Somewhat of it. Yeah, there's some shit going on in the comments with Andrew and that. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. Yeah.
If they want me to do something about it, they'll let me know.
Yeah, true.
fine.
They'll let me know. But in the meantime, I need a fucking toothpick.
Oh god. And that's when he slips.
I was gonna say proceeds to fall out of the chair and stabs himself through the bottom of the jaw.
I need ice cream.
I can't. I'm lactose intolerant.
You've been sitting there eating cheese. It didn't stop you.
That's fine. It's not my first time I've picked my teeth with a bayonet.
This is how the stream's going to get pulled for like dangerous use of sharp objects.
This is barely sharp. Look at that.
Yeah, until you fall over and fucking fall like.
Fine, I'll use something
Like-
sharper then.
Yeah. You fall over and you fall at hot fuzz, ending yourself and your fucking jaw.
You got to use the 32 ACP. You don't have to clean out your teeth if you just shoot your teeth out.
Here's a pair of pliers.
Yeah. Here's a pair of toenail clippers.
Evan, have you heard of a toaster and a piece of string?
I'm not gonna go get a toothpick. They're all the way over there.
Okay, fine. Get a pair of toenail clippers and just clip your teeth.
That's even further away than the toothpicks are.
I'm going to use this.
There you go.
See, I actually do have a pair of toenail clippers, though.
So do I, but I just don't have mine accessible. I mean, I might be able to use an 8x56 round.
Oh, God.
Hey, does anybody want to buy an M95? Never shot.
My M95 has definitely been shot, but it is very pretty still.
Yeah, I haven't shot my Stutson.
Well, Devin,
I mean, well, yeah, because you don't want to like hurt yourself.
No, I really don't.
Devin now makes sure that his Ross is never shot.
I have shot my Ross.
I know you
Paige
have,
still
but
needs
like
to
after
shoot
you
it.
found out,
Paige still needs to shoot that on video because it is named after her.
You didn't let me shoot it.
yeah, but you didn't have a vagina.
I think I
Apparently.
did
You?
ask you if you wanted to shoot it.
You didn't have any 303.
He still
think-
doesn't. He's got-
Oh,
you-
yeah,
you can
that's
fire one
possible.
round. You can fire one round. You can
Because
fight
it's
a
kind of
thing
like
over
hard to come by. So
I have an M95 Stutson in 8x56.
I have an M95 long rifle in 8x56. That's gorgeous.
It's not that bad, Kong. I survived. Yeah, I survived when I shot Devin's too, except his was the full-length rifle.
And it still hurt.
Yeah, I got about 20 rounds in,
But no,
and I was like, all right, I'm done. I have the fucking Stutson, the even smaller and lighter one. And I have original ammo. This isn't privy. This is original fucking, factory 8 Bulgarian shit. Yeah.
This is what I took it out hunting because it's the only thing I have soft points for. So.
It is the most painful gun I've ever shot.
We can fix that.
What's more painful than that?
A Stutson with PPU hunting ammo?
A number 5 with
No, the original ammo is probably worse than PPU.
How about a number 5 with really hot ammo?
Yeah, a number 5 jungle carbine with hunting ammo would be pretty bad.
I mean, I have a 2A1 jungle carbine, so
I mean,
That's
yeah,
true.
but that's 308. That's different.
I mean, it still hurt when I was sitting down. I was like, oh, it's because your body's not moving.
Yeah, and it's also because you should have just got a full-length SMLE.
To be fair, you yourself said it was a good deal when I got
It
it.
was a good deal. The price that you got for that thing was pretty good.
And again, you got a jungler. Even if it isn't 7.62, it's a jungler. It's nice.
I mean, it's a jungle carbine. They weren't real.
Oh,
It's
is it? Oh, yeah. Is it?
2A1 that was cut
Yeah,
down
I was
to
gonna say,
jungle
it's
carbine.
out of the SMLE kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a number
I-
1 Mark
I
III
like it.
that
I
was
like that.
chambered in 308 and cut down to a jungle carbine length.
I like that though. It's very much of the Australian-esque, like trial
It's a-
stuff. I like
It's a great rifle, and as far as I can tell, it still hits point of impact, all that stuff. So
that. Has
Yeah.
the stock itself been shortened slightly as well, or is it still the same length?
No. So here's the thing. His was a full-length number 1 Mark III,
Yeah,
made
yeah,
in
yeah.
308.
Yeah.
And then when
I
the
understand
army
that.
got rid of him, they gave him to the police, and the police cut him down to jungle length size.
Okay.
The one that I have, it was done by the importer though, because they imported a shitload of them, and it was really popular at the time to have them cut down into a jungle carbine.
Like in the 70s. Yeah.
Yeah.
But mine still has the fucking original like black paint on it too.
Yeah, the fucking rubberized fucking black paint.
Yeah, that shit's impossible to fucking get off.
It is damn near impossible to get off.
You got to use fucking turpentine and shit, but it's fine. You know, it's not gonna rust.
Kong shot the Wurndle. The Wurndle is a dream to shoot
Yeah, the Wurndle's great.
because it weighs like 11 pounds.
And even then, it's also black powder. It's one of those. It's a low explosive.
Yeah.
It's more of a shunt than it's more sort of a push. I mean, than a shunt, I would say.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
It pushes you, but it's not a wham. You know.
Yeah, and we even took the lane in the range that was the most downwind, so we didn't block everybody's shot.
Yeah.
With
I still have
our
the videos.
cloud drifting
Could have
across.
fired my cannon.
Yeah. It's like I still have the videos.
People were still looking over at us because they'd be like shooting and we'd be like, "Wha-bam!" and it'd be like a cannon going off and a smoke cloud would go by. And
Yeah. The fucking cartridge that you let me have, the empty case, the inside's all fucking tarnished and shit now.
yeah, because it's black powder. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's big though. You got that empty case is like bigger than most rounds. are.
Yeah, like I show people, like, because I'll show people, it's like, I have this and this, and like, goddamn, it's like, and then there's this, and like, holy shit, what is that? It's like, it's a black powder cartridge that it doesn't even compare to any of these other ones.
It's
first
now a
ever
shot glass.
Center fire round ever adopted was the Wurndle. The very first ever center fire gun adopted by a country is the Wurndle.
It's great in Izanzo because it's like, you just hear, whoa, boom, that's a Wurndle.
It has a unique sound, but it's like, I don't care how far away that guy is. If I wing his fucking elbow, he's dead.
Yeah, it has the damage maxed out.
Did really good with the Wurndle. That's what I did to get all my kills that were over 150 meters away was I used the Wurndle.
Yeah. Yeah, because at that range, like a lot of the, you have to fucking hit them twice.
It's easier with the Wurndle. Just wing them. Just you got to see the movement.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll go till my beer's done. Which I have about half a beer left.
Oh, fair.
I do have to go to bed because I do have to get up at 6 a.m. tomorrow and beat the shit out of people.
There you go.
I would say that so the Wurndle, I would say is well, especially the cartridge is sort of almost like an Austro-Hungarian kind of like 455 Henry box. I would say kind of.
It's a little bit lighter
Yeah.
bullet because the Mark Henry is using like a 500 grain bullet, whereas the Wurndle's only using like a 350 grain bullet.
Yeah.
It was very light for the era that it came out.
Yeah. Well, so yeah, it's in like a 11.15 by 42 and 11.15 by 58.
It's almost dimensionally the same. No, well, so like my Wurndle's in 11.15 by 58.
Yes.
Which is about the same as 43 Spanish.
Yeah, that's the 1877 upgrade, apparently.
Yes, because mine was made in 1867 and it was upgraded in 1877.
Yeah.
Got to get a Berdan too.
Yeah, a 41 caliber Mosin. Instead of
I would love that. I would love to have a Berdan too.
They turn up every now and then. You can get them for like $3,000.
Yeah, well, if I'm gonna buy a Mosin that costs $3,000, I'm gonna buy a fucking Russian Winchester.
I mean, that's fair.
He's going to buy a Nagant revolver.
I wish I had fucking jumped on one when I had the chance, because now they're fucking ridiculous.
I mean, I still got to buy a Snyder and a Whitworth.
Yeah, that picture I sent you of me having a nice play around with that Snyder was nice.
I gotta get a Snyder and a Whitworth. I know which one I want. I just gotta wait for one to come along. Because
would you want
a Mark III, which has the steel barrel rather than the iron barrel.
Would you want
And
like
I
full
want
length?
the long infantry fucking 3-band.
Yeah,
This
full
one-
length Snyder or like the carbine or.
Nope, I want the 3-band, the full length like infantry.
Fair
Yeah.
enough.
It's like, and this one has the gallium barrel, so you can only shoot it below freezing.
Well, they turn up surprisingly often, but a lot of them are like Nepalese.
Okay.
And I'm like, I don't. That's my one stipulation is like, I'll buy a British one or a Canadian one, but I don't want a Nepalese made sniper.
Yeah.
My
A lot of those out that cache were they'd been before they were just discovered or bought. Really, they had been sitting in that cache for a silly long time, just like festering, basically. Fucking birds living in the chambers.
Yep, I get it, but like, yeah, I would love to have one because the Canadians never adopted the Martini Henry. They went right up until 1905 with the Snyder.
Mm.
And you can even see into World War I reserve units still with the fucking Snyder. The 57 caliber black powder single shot Snyder.
Must say, I would still want to get, say, Martini in 4.55, but also 303 Martini Enfield as well would be nice.
Yeah, Martini Enfield. Not even one of the ones that's in 402. The experimental ones that they were going to trial, but they made a shit ton of them. They ended up selling them.
It's them making the ammunition for it and getting the dyes for it.
You can get the ammo made, but the thing is, they made a shit ton of them. And they sold them to Bulgaria when the British didn't adopt it. So,
okay. Then again, being a purist, I think I want the original in 4.55.
4.55. There you go. Then you can get a red tunic and you can reenact the Battle of Rourke Drift.
I could do Island Duana and then just keep like running away with the colors.
Yep. Any battle I could do where I get to shoot at black people. I'm just no.
My local gun store had
I'm just kidding. I'm not that racist out loud.
Yet.
Only in your book club.
Yeah, only in my diary am I that racist.
Yeah.
Day 1, Devon in the clan. They don't allow you to wear your white hood at work, do they?
No, I wear it all the time, sometimes just for fun.
That's next to the paper bags and the lube.
That's right. I keep it right next to my burning cross.
I remember seeing some of the fucking rings and robes being like sold on Gunbroker. And I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, the oh my god, the KKK shit that's like authentic sells for so much money.
Yeah.
Yeah. Really great way to help the gun community. Let's sell some clan shit.
I mean, Jake, you don't understand because you don't live in the United States. But there's a lot of clan members.
Yeah. I did see I saw a huge fucking like Nazi flag being sold and someone ended up using it as like a backstop for shooting. So it's like, okay. But
dang. Yeah. Well, maybe I should sell my fucking autographed copy of Mein Kampf.
Yeah. Like, who autographed it?
He went down to Argentina and met a friend.
No, it's autographed by one Mr. Adolf Hitler.
Right.
No, like, it's authenticated. I have paperwork.
I don't believe you.
I literally do. It's in a case with paperwork, authenticated.
You have to show me.
Here's the thing. He signed like 50,000 of those.
There's a reason he had Parkinson's and didn't write.
There's a shit ton of them that are signed by Adolf Hitler. It's actually harder to almost find one that's not signed by him than one that is signed by him. So
it's like, meanwhile, I have the only copy of Mein Kampf signed by AJ Broflovsky. So
mine's signed by Hermann Goering, a guy that had nothing to do with it.
Mine's signed by a Jew. That's weird.
I should get a Jew to sign it just because it'd be funny.
Mine's signed by Joseph Levitz.
Right.
There you go.
I have the only copy of Mein Kampf signed by Adolf Hitler and Winston Churchill.
Yeah. Like, why the fuck?
Signed by Adolf Hitler, dedicated to Winston Churchill.
Yeah, dedicated to Winston Churchill.
When Winston Churchill wrote a little fucking just note there. It's like, well, what did he say? And it's like that one fucking comment where you have no idea what the fuck he says. It's just
It just says cunt.
yeah.
It's like the bit in like Birth of a Nation with like Woodrow Wilson's quote at the start of the film.
Oh well.
Oh dear.
What do you do?
And you live
Jake,
in the
how's your
street?
booze coming along?
There is none, I'm afraid. There's none in the house. Best I can do is tea and a stretched like orange squash.
You know what you should do, Devin? You should come visit here, and then I can buy you all the military special alcohol.
All right, as long as we go to Philadelphia.
Okay. They got a place called Insomnia Cookies. They're open until like 3 a.m.
We have one of those too, and they're open 24 hours.
Like, I couldn't remember if they're open 24 hours or not.
The fun part is they get
All
robbed.
right, everyone's got insomnia cookies. Okay, we understand.
They get robbed a lot. Which the funny thing is, it's like, fine, you can take all $50 in cash in the register.
Yeah. Like, wow, way to go. You should have just stolen the fucking cookies.
Yeah, pretty much. And then they get to come to my work, and I get to be like, oh, really, dirtbag? So,
Well, and me and Kong now know what you're going to be reading in your new book club. Your special signed copy
Of Mein Kampf.
Yeah.
I should sell it. So. I should
Yes.
actually sell it. Because, yeah.
They're going to track you down. I was like, were you selling
I mean,
hoods
to be
as well?
fair, I have read it. I did read that whole copy. And to be fair, it's actually a really shitty book. Like, it's
No shit.
Oh, yeah, no, it's very boring. Extremely boring.
Like, who knew
It
Hitler's
is.
struggle
It's like
was really
no
boring?
plot to it. It's it's like a bullet point list made into a novel. It's
Oh,
terrible.
it's fucking boring. It is really. But the thing is, unless you read it, you like. We all understand, like Hitler was crazy, but at the end of the day, you've got to try and understand why he was crazy.
Because he was constantly fucking drugged.
Well,
Dude,
it was
I'd
more,
rather read the Bible. At least that's like the Diaries of a Madman.
it's more than that he was on drugs. Well, that was more later on anyway.
Yeah.
Just mainly because he had fucking Parkinson's. There was a reason why he didn't write really anything himself after 1943 because his Parkinson's was so bad.
He couldn't write.
Hey,
Yeah,
hey, Hitler, what's shaking?
his hand.
Yeah, sort of Michael J. Foxing himself through the Führer bunker.
I shoot with this hand.
Yeah. Look at this. I'm all washed up. Steady as a rock.
Steady as a rock,
This
yeah.
is my shooting hand.
When I say go, grab it.
Oh, man.
Are we
They need
drunk?
to remake
Are
that movie, but somehow more racist.
Yeah. Are we drunk? Are we black? Then we're awake.
The little fucker shot me in the ass.
It's a great thing when they're like when they call to the KKK.
Is that guy
guys,
black?
"Hey,
That's
boys."
just fine. No, he's just dirty. See, look, it's
Yes,
coming out.
and from my next trick, Jesse Owens. And then he runs off.
Hey, where the white women at?
Chewing gum online. I hope you brought enough for everybody. I didn't know it was going to be so many people.
I didn't
It's
know
when
there
they-
was
it's
gonna
when
be
they
so many people.
It's when they call the two clan members like, "Hey boys, look what I got here! Hey, where the white women at?" And then they both run off.
The dude's
Where
on
the
the
white
fucking
women at?
dude's on the fucking the roof of the building. He's like, "No, god damn it, the new sheriff is up."
Who's like, "Oh." Welcome our new.
Nobody move or he gets it.
Oh,
That was
I'll
Oh.
do it. And he's like, holding
is no one going to help that poor man? Help me! Help me!
it's a fucking great movie.
All right, just to announce it for everybody.
Beer's empty.
Oh dear. Oh, but I must say, no. Yeah, Mein Kampf is boring. He should have honestly. Hitler should have followed up with his original idea of setting up a like a holiday resort. It was going to be called Mine Holiday Camp.
You should have started at 32 a lot earlier.
He should.
Well,
he should just.
We'll give Hitler the credit. He did kill Hitler.
That's fair.
No, he fled to Argentina.
That submarine can really travel through Berlin, can't it? To pick him up.
Hey, the Nazis. Hey, if the Germans are good at anything, it's engineering. They could have done it. So.
Speaking of Argentina, my local gun store had a rolling block in 7mm. I was like, holy shit!
You should get it. It's cool.
I was tempted. The price wasn't awful for it. It was like 700, 800.
That's about right. Yeah, if it's in good shape.
And then they also got one of those. I know it's a straight pull rifle. It's some American. It's like a Navy fucking.
The Lee Navy.
Yeah, they got an antique Lee Navy up on the wall. It's really pretty.
They're going for like $2,000 right now.
Yeah, that's about what they want for it. It's pretty pricey.
Because I want one really bad, a 6mm Lee Navy.
Is it one of the magazine-fed Lee Navies, or because I know?
Well, they're all magazine fed. There was
one.
They're fed off of a stripper clip, but it also kind of works like an end block.
Yeah.
You slide 5 rounds on the stripper clip into the gun, and when you chamber the first round, the clip falls out rather than the last round.
Yeah.
It's weird as fuck, but like it's also not a true straight pull because you kind of have to like pick it up. It has to raise up like 10 degrees before you can pull it back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because it's like a fucking like lever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. They've got some neat stuff usually, like just like it's stuff in like in the middle of the floor, but they've also got like a bunch of sporterized shit. Like there was 2 K31s that were sporterized or 2 K11s, something like that.
Yeah.
Rude.
Yeah, so some of the stuff's neat, some of it's like that's sporterized and it's fucked.
All right, everybody, say one thing they're thankful for, and then we're gonna go.
I have $35,000 in credit card debt.
Thank you, Peter.
All right, Jake, what are you thankful for?
Family.
There you go. That's a pretty generic answer. I'm thankful for booze because I don't have a lot of family. So,
what are you thankful for, Devin? It's like I'm thankful I got the last shot glass that my mother didn't throw at me.
I'm thankful I got 1 round of 303 left.
Speaking of which, here be the one.
Yeah, Devin's still thankful that he's got like the last 303 round in this whole district. So.
That's all right. But it is Thanksgiving, so because I won't be on tomorrow because I got to go out to Paige's family and I got to make them all feel uncomfortable.
I'm thankful for viewers like you.
Yeah. I brought my special book for book club.
Yeah. Remember to read Mein Kampf for the audiobook stream this week and all that other good stuff. It'll be great. The next one is going to be Das Kapital. And
you're going to read it in all the accents and do all the voices.
Yeah, Das Kapital is the precursor to the Communist Manifesto. Make sure you read both of those, and we'll get to that eventually. So,
the next week,
put in the comments if you're after this, what you're thankful for, because if you won't, I'm going to beat the shit out of you.
And then after that, it's Christmas week, so it's going to be how the comrade stole the potatoes.
That's right. Then it's going to be Christmas, so make sure you guys get good Christmas presents. I still got the Christmas cards you guys sent me last year, actually. They're on my fridge.
You took down the goddamn Wendigo drawing.
No, it's right over there.
Is it?
And my Christmas cards, and I even got sent a Hanukkah card.
We need proof. We need proof.
I got sent a Hanukkah card even, and I have a whole thing where I don't like Jews. So
I'm gonna send you. I'll send you a Kwanzaa card.
I'll grab the fucking Wendigo card.
He's gonna send him like a bounded like photo of his book now to them.
I'll send you a Kwanzaa card, Devin.
He's returning the favor. Bye, Alice. Have a good night.
Bye.
Hope you and your Frenchman have a good je ne sais pas. I don't know. I don't fucking know.
Have a good soup du jour.
Yeah. Have a good ensuite. I don't fucking know.
Do you want the soup of the day or the soup du jour? They're the same fucking thing, asshole.
Oh dear. Fucking hell. What are you doing, Devin, apart from going through your fridge
I'm
again?
looking for my fucking Wendigo card. I got like 80 things on this.
See, it's not on the fucking fridge.
Bring the
I got
book.
so many of
Bring
them, but I
the
only
book.
have like 5 magnets, so it's under shit.
Yeah, it's not on the fridge though.
No, it's on the fridge, but I had to go through like all the shit. But like, here it is.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I fucking told you I have it.
I know you had it, but you took it down.
So I got this thing from Alexi that's on the fridge. They sent me.
A piece of paper that's been laminated.
And I
Yeah.
got this birthday card that somebody sent me.
That's his conscription papers.
And I got this nice handwritten letter, which is from also from Alexi. And then I got this nice handwritten letter, which is from Altman.
Hey. Wow, he has handwriting like I do.
A
Sent me a
5-year-old.
handwritten letter. And
You're having a stroke halfway through your writing, basically.
this one is from Kong.
Oh.
Has a little bird on it.
Did I? I don't remember that.
Well, you need
Is that the thing you found at the gas station at the last minute, like it was your anniversary?
And this is from some family people that I got.
I know I grabbed a card to fuck with him.
This is from my old boss.
God,
Give me that.
you've received Christmas cards really early. Then again, I can't really say that.
And this is from my sister's wedding.
Ah.
And,
This
is the Hanukkah card I got sent.
We put up a Christmas tree 3 weeks
And
ago.
this is me and my mom's dog.
Hey.
It looks like it's been taken hostage.
It has a petrified squirrel.
Is that you or what it's in its mouth?
It's a petrified squirrel. So yeah, I have it still. It's on the fridge.
Well, I knew you wouldn't throw it away, but I'm just saying it wasn't hung up on the fridge.
No, it was literally hung up on the fridge, but it just wasn't. There was other stuff on top of it.
Yeah.
Now
So it
Devon's
was
now going
on
to
the
go.
fridge, hung up.
Devon's now going to do that clip from Family Guy, like when on Ringo's songwriting. We're going to put it right here, right on the refrigerator. We're going to see it every day. All right.
Yeah, I remember. I sent him the box of shit that came in. It was like a bunch of shirts and shit because he just lost a bunch of his clothes.
Oh yeah, when he got robbed by the fucking meth heads.
Yeah, when somebody stole all my fucking laundry for some reason.
I sent you
Like,
the.
no, it was under my work schedule. The Wendigo, because I usually leave it by itself because it's cool. But it was underneath my fucking work schedule. So
I sent you that little that fuzzy creature inside the tin of Coca-Cola with a piece of half-eaten chocolate in there.
yeah, and I was like, "What the fuck is this?"
It got hungry.
It was hungry. That's true.
Oh, dear.
All right. Well, I've had far too much booze today.
Well, you should sleep good then.
I've had a handful of bugles. You know what? I'm kind of thirsty. I'll wash it down with something.
A handful of bugles.
Is it like lavender flavored or what is it? Was it?
No, it's just indigo
it's
dye.
regular gin,
Oh.
but it's turned purple because it's dyed with like
An indigo plant.
butterfly pea flower.
Okay.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
It is incredibly good gin. It's from Canada, so
Okay. Like Con, what was that other one you were looking into a while ago as well? I can't remember what you said.
Oh, this one?
Was it that one?
the one that I had was
No, it was. I'm trying to remember. It was a specific company. I'm trying to remember what the name of it was now.
Engine?
Maybe.
No, I was trying to find the
Did it look like a
Sevilla
can of oil?
Orange, the Tanqueray Sevilla Orange. And
I think it might have been a Tanqueray one, but it might have been another brand as well. I think it was like it was more of like a purpley gin.
No,
as well.
this is the one I was trying to find, but the distributor didn't come up to my liquor store until very recent.
Because
Yeah.
I know. Actually, I sent it to Devon. I think actually, what it was.
The good old Empress 1908 and its fancy copper top.
Yeah.
It's good shit. It's really good gin. If you could find it over there, Jake, it's really good. It's from
I'll
Canada.
give it a look in because it does look nice. Where
It
it?
is because it's a gin that it has the juniper taste, but it has you could taste a lot of the other botanicals in it.
It kind of tastes like grass.
It's very vegetal. I wouldn't say grass, but it's very vegetal.
It says light floral
Fish.
fragrance.
Oh,
It is very vegetal.
oh, right. Where are you, you fucking bastard? Where are
So,
you?
Jake, can you buy Empress 1907, 1908?
Let's have a look. See if you can.
Made by Victoria Distillers.
Absolutely, I can.
There you go.
You should get some if you can.
Hey, it's a 15-cent refund if I give it to Vermont.
Because I know you like gin a lot, but you'll have to let me know how Canada does on their gin.
It definitely has a, because it had a
very-
burn on the way down.
It's a very unique flavor, but yes, it does kind of have that burn because it is, like, what is it, 42.5%?
Yeah.
It's not bad. It's about just under 40 quid, so it's not bad.
No,
Yeah,
that
that's
sounds
about
about right. So
I think I paid like $39 for this. So
I was gonna say, I think I paid about $40 for mine.
Excuse me.
You'll have to get one and let me know what you think about it because it is purple.
No, absolutely. I'll give it a go. We both like gin. We've got a. Actually, give me a second. Correction. I think we do actually have alcohol in the house.
All right.
all right, rapid fire questions, go.
Go for it.
If anybody's still watching, I don't think they are.
There's 2 people.
I'm one of them.
That's all right. Alice wants to get hugs.
Mouth hugs.
Oh,
That's fine. I'll take either or.
so it's a
Look at that. It's got shit in it.
gold leaf. Gold leaf.
Oh, so it's like Goldschlager?
So yeah, it's a reads Clementine like liqueur.
I thought it was like some Christmas shit.
I thought it
Yeah, it is,
was
yeah.
Goldschlager.
Very much so. We got it last Christmas.
And you haven't drank it all yet? Because it's
Nope.
definitely booze, and you said there was no booze.
I forgot about this.
Oh God, I'm sure that stuff's great.
All right. Review right now. Try it. How is it?
It's nice. It's actually quite nice. It's not as bit as you think.
What's the percent on it?
You ever drink a snow globe before?
Really? Oh god, what is it? I can't even fucking see. Why is it not even fucking say?
It's 0 proof.
Where? Oh, there we go. 20%
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it's a liqueur.
Not so bad.
liqueur. Yes, quite a nice one actually as well.
There you go.
But yeah, literally the snow globe of gins. Like, what the fuck?
I mean, it's got gold leaf in it. It's fancy.
Exactly.
I want a gin with uranium leaf in it.
I want Fallout gin.
There you
Well, it's about that time, so I gotta cut it off so I could have my dinner here.
go. At some point, I'm going to make my own Nuka-Cola, so it'll be fun.
I did like the thing is that Devin, with a cigarette in your mouth and a moustache, and you smile, it is quite funny. So like, who cares? The life's ending, but who cares? Kind of
That's
like,
right. Well, you know what? If I die today, fuck it.
Hey, look, I made a bridge.
Just where the fuck's my lighter now? Where did I put it?
Look like fucking Vinny from Atlantis.
All right.
That is
But
one fucking old reference.
that is a pretty old reference.
You didn't just drink that, did you? Oh no, that's not good. That's nitroglycerin.
Fucking hell.
All right. Well, I gotta go smoke my dinner up. So you guys have a good night. Make,
All
sure,
right.
make sure you're thankful, Kong. It's Thanksgiving, and you, Jake, do whatever British people do tomorrow.
Yeah, well, I've got work tomorrow as well. Today, technically.
Today, yeah, it's very
11,
fucking late.
in 11 hours because I'm going to work at 2 p.m. So.
All right. Well, you take a nap.
Yeah.
All right, Kong, you take your fucking garbage out, you disgusting human being.
And tell your roommate to stop walking in on you.
I
Yeah.
don't. I live alone now.
He lives alone now.
That was a couple of years ago. That was
I
like
was
a
going
couple
to
years
say.
ago.
I thought
That
that
was a
happened
while
on the
ago.
stream. I thought that happened on the stream before I got on. I was going to say.
no.
It happened on a stream a couple of years ago. His transitioning roommate walked in
Naked.
a bra,
No, she had tits out, tits and dong out.
whatever it was. Yeah, naked, full on, cock and balls and boobs out. Yeah. It was an interesting stream, that's for sure.
The full tits and tips kind of thing.
Yes.
Fun
All
time.
right, well, we'll end it here, you guys. Say goodbye.